The Mayo Experience.
That Mayo Experience. That Mayo Experience. That Mayo Experience. Experience.
Welcome to the Pat Mayo Experience, presented by DraftKings, the live Monday Night Football watch along with you, the good people in the chat. Cust and Geoff are on the line. How are you guys feeling?
I'm feeling great.
I'm not feeling good.
What do I have to worry about?
Are you feeling it all?
Yeah, I'm feeling at all. Cust is confident. I'm not confident. I don't know. Like, there's a range of outcomes here. Yeah, I'm just here to entertain, I guess.
Well, I promised the people I put out a same game parlay. A little bit earlier on, it paid almost 6-1. It was under in the game, 39.5 points. Austin Eckler over 4.5 receptions. And Justin Herbert over 2.5 rushing attempts. How do you feel about that, Geoff?
Sorry, I gotta fix that.
You got to fix like you listening?
No, I don't know if you can hear that. The phone's ringing in the background.
Couldn't hear it.
Okay, good. That's good to know. I don't mind that parlay. That parlay sounds fine. I don't know what to expect. I have no idea what is about to happen.
Tim, how do you feel about the same game parlay then?
You should be betting overs on everything for the Jets.
So do you want to put real money on that? How much money should I bet on it?
I'm just saying that I think the Chargers are going to have a lot of trouble scoring this evening because they struggle scoring against every offensive team. Every team that has a good defense, Chargers struggle with. The Jets have a good defense. It's going to be a Herculean effort for the Chargers to get to 24 points this evening. I'm not sure that they've got the talent to do it.
All right, well, let's build a same game parlay for the people that we can sweat along with it. I also uploaded some money. You should all do that at DraftKingsSportsbook.com right now. Maybe we'll make some in-play bets as it goes along. If you guys see things are happening, we can make some group bet chats and whatever's going on. So let's do this. NFL. Oh, how are you feeling about Rodgers throwing 50-yard bombs in the pregame, Tim?
Don't even know how to respond other than the people who think he's not coming back this season. There are, let's just say, whatever amount of people were on that bus, fewer people are on that bus every week. It's to the point where like only the most like delusional crazies are going to be of the opinion that Rodgers isn't coming back at some point this season. Obviously, it's a very open discussion as to when. But look, if the Jets should prevail this evening, and they're favoring us the Raiders next week, they will be in first place in the AFC East.
Can we figure out the TVs?
Yeah.
Sure.
If people want to sync up with us, or like, is that what you're concerned about?
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I want to be synced up with you two. I don't care to be synced up with the world.
All right, I got a Raptors commercial right now.
I'm watching it on ABC. I figured
I told you to turn it to TSN.
Okay, but I just think of which TSN?
I think it's what?
There are multiple.
The first one, the one that's in 4K.
I have like the Monday night progressive kickoff. But see, now I have the Raptors commercial. What the hell? What sort of ghetto shit am I on?
Okay, Tim, do you have Bell?
I do. I'm currently seeing a commercial for another group, which I'm not going to name.
Yes, the F word group is up. Yeah. Yes, I have that as well.
Currently, I'll tell you what's on my screen. The guy is shivering in the cold at the bus stop.
Yep, that's what I got.
You guys are a little ahead of me.
All right, do you want us to pause for how many seconds do you think?
Endless.
Tell us. Okay, put it.
Now the guy's shivering in the cold. Shit.
All right, so here, Tim, on the count of three, pause it, okay?
Okay, will do.
1, 2, 3.
Paused.
Okay. Tell us when Endless Shrimp starts for you, Geoff.
Well, Endless Shrimp has already started. It's tequila lime.
So 3, 2, 1, go, Tim.
Okay.
Tell us when the next commercial is on.
It just started.
then we're synced up.
Perfect.
The horse commercial?
Yeah.
I have no idea what this is. I'm not watching with sound. Thanks for everyone who made this happen. You said you'd show up, and man, we got almost 1,000 people watching at the same time. Spread the word. We got it going now. Let's build one of those same game parlays. All right.
Well, it all started with Geoff not wanting people to accuse him of needing a safe space to watch a game, and knowing that
Jeff,
if he didn't do the watch along.
Okay, Tim, stop. When I say build same game parlay, you just rant. Do you have a bet to give?
No.
Jeff, do you want to do Parham first touchdown?
Yeah, I already did that on DraftKings with my 50% boost. So I maxed that.
16-1 is the best number I can find where I'm at the moment.
Oh yeah, I forgot your.
Yeah, Donald Parham, 16-1. That won't even be a part of the same game parlay. That's just first touchdown.
Well, Tim, who has no chance to score the first touchdown?
I think it's going to be a down game for Eckler, so I'll say Eckler.
Okay.
Thanks.
That's my opinion.
It doesn't let us do much, but some of the loyalists to fading you are gonna just have to commit
Put
a couple
it this way:
more.
if you believe that what I say is true, it doesn't matter what the odds are. You bet it because it's found money.
Okay,
So either
fine.
you bet
but
it because you believe, or you don't because you don't.
I don't really know about the single game parlay. If you want a suggestion from me, I'm sure Tim's will be pro Jets. I got one for you. Gerald Everett over yards, or if you want to be a balls man, which is not even big odds, you ride with my heart and it's a Herbert no interceptions.
Yeah.
So there.
Okay.
So then you like Gerald Everett.
So Everett is 27.5 to the over.
Yeah, I got a 26, but yeah, I mean we're not gonna pussyfoot on a yard.
We're doing it for fun here.
Yeah.
No, I mean Tim and I watch the Jets every week because I have to watch it with them. Everything underneath, right?
Everything underneath. Gee, you look at those numbers. I think Zach Wilson over 13.5 rushing yards is actually a really smart bet. When things break down, he scrambles, and the Chargers are going to try to flush him out of the pocket. I think the Wilson over rushing yards is actually a pretty smart bet.
Now, do you want to do Everett over the yardage or over 2.5 catches, Jeff?
I don't know. Whatever you want.
I'm asking
I'm
you.
starting to not feel very good.
Oh, Jesus. Get on the treadmill.
I do have a treadmill right beside me and a TV right in front of it. Like I could.
All right. JT in the draft likes both kickers over a field goal and a half.
That's reasonable.
Zach Wilson, was he just okay? I don't know. I want to make sure we're synced still.
Yeah, he's on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Field goals made. Do we go over 2.5 over 3.5 field goals made in the entire game?
Yep. I don't think there's going to be a ton of touchdowns.
All right. So we'll throw that on. Would you say Zach Wilson over rushing?
Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go.
13.5 or 2.5. Do you want to go? Oh, the attempts prop is up to 3.5 on Justin Herbert now. I could try to middle with 3. So Zach Wilson over 2.5 rushing attempts or over the yardage, Tim?
I will take the rushing yardage before the attempts.
Okay, so 13.5 over. We got 3 legs. We're up to plus 550.
Yeah.
Do we want to throw anything else?
Let me take a look. What other ones that I think were reasonable?
People are asking why your hat is over your headset.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Maybe I have a multiplicity of hats to change into.
Oh,
each crazier than the next.
Did you bring your hat from the office home?
No, I did not bring that.
Yeah, I'm staring
That's a
at
victory
it here.
hat.
It's right
no, I
here.
didn't bring
I'm
the
looking
victory
at
hat.
it. Maybe I'll eat some.
That's too bad.
Maybe I'll eat something sloppy out of it.
Oh, and maybe have some leftover pizza pops?
Yeah,
Ooh.
There was a couple leftovers last night.
People for years told me like incline walking was like the thing to do, and I was like, nah, just got to run. Incline walking will get you.
Fuck, man. Give me a headache.
I'm trying to see here.
Can we talk about Jeff's spread that he has in front of him for tonight's festivities? Just so
So
people
let's
know?
take a look at Jeff's menu.
He sent us this right before we went live. What a hero.
I've only got one thing. I've got some pumpkin spiced ale.
For the you had that left over from Halloween?
Well, I don't think pumpkin spice stuff is specifically Halloween. It's a fall seasonal thing.
All right, so let's do those three. Everett over 27.5 receiving yards, over 3.5 field goals made. Zach Wilson over 13.5 rushing yards. Pays plus 550. Boom. We'll be in on that. Let's reuse those three. And then go Jets. What's the spread here? Jets plus 3.5.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think the Jets are going to probably win, but if they don't, I think it's going to be a tight game.
Let's go to the total. And let's go under 43.5. And then tack that on with the other ones. What do you think?
Yeah, let's get nuts.
I don't know how nuts that is. Zach Wilson over 50 rushing yards, 40-1.
He's not pageant.
All right, 3.5 field goals over.
What time does the McCain cake come out, Jeff? Third quarter, fourth quarter?
Well, I haven't done that in a long time. That'd be post game.
Well, but like, what if it's essentially post game?
Nope.
Also, why don't
All
you
right.
guys ever wear your alternate jerseys anymore? This is week 10. What's going on?
I'm happy you noticed, but I don't
Every
know.
other team has worn their alternate jerseys at least once, if not twice so far. And you guys have like multiple needless alternate jerseys. I haven't worn any. I'd like to know what's up.
Tim, I don't know, man.
Like this game is this game screams royal blue alternates or navy blue.
I wish they were wearing the jersey you hate. That's what I wish we were doing right
Well,
now.
the one I guess I dislike the royal blue one. I like the dark navy one because that's an homage to Drew Brees and LaDainian Tomlinson and Junior Seau. Like I like that one
Yeah, but why do you hate the homage to Dan Fouts in the 80s?
because you don't need two homages.
Can I give out the parlay before the game starts for the people?
Go ahead.
Jets plus 3.5, under 43.5 points. And then the three that we had before, over 3.5 field goals made. Zach Wilson over 13.5 rushing yards. And Gerald Everett over 2.5 receptions. That pays 14-1. Not bad. So those, the other one, and Parham first touchdown. We're good to go. And you said Eckler wasn't scoring?
I don't see it.
Okay. And then if you want the other one I have, I gave it out on Twitter earlier. It's like Eckler, Herbert, and someone, but I believe the numbers have changed at this point.
If I had to pick a Jet to score, it would definitely be Brees Hall. He's the guy they give it to in the red zone.
Iconic Thrive says that ain't hitting. I want you to ban this fucker for life. I don't want that negativity early.
I don't even know what that means.
That the parlay isn't going to hit.
Oh,
I mean, most same game parlays at whatever wide odds that you're taking it are probably pretty unlikely to hit. So something's always gonna.
Are you saying that my 14-1 bet is not going to hit ball?
It may hit like, one in I don't know, 12, 13, 14.
if
We got plus EV.
if this is a replay of the last Monday Night Football game the Jets played and Rodgers gets hurt on the third play, will you be able to beg for your parlay to be canceled because he got hurt on the third play?
Oh, I'm not above that.
I hope
What's
we're
the
playing
incline at?
defense first.
The incline's at 12.5, walking at 3.5.
I hope
Getting
we're
some
playing
miles in.
defense first, but Zach doesn't have his helmet, so shit, we're not.
I mean,
Well, people are asking if Geoff is all right, but this is just how Geoff is when he watches the Chargers.
he's
Jeff-
not all right.
Jeff, your
I
face
don't like
does
that
look
we're-
pretty
I wanted
concerned.
to play defense first.
There's your boy Staley, looking hot. Oh, there's that
Monorail.
goober, Postman Ted.
Oh yeah, all the stars are out for Monday Night Football.
Yeah, all the local celebrities.
People in the chat are saying Geoff looks shook. And I
He
can't.
does look
I
shook.
can't
and he
He
hasn't
actually
kicked off
does
yet.
look shook.
He
I'm
looks
looking
pretty
at him.
shook.
Well, I am glad that Geoff gets to start on offense.
Well, you get to put your best unit on the
Okay.
field. Pick six
We're
coming.
kicking the ball now.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
within
we're
a
basically
second. Of each
we're
other.
basically synced here.
How many bowls over under Geoff for this entire stream?
No, I'm not really. I'm not. No, not today.
Geoff's not interested in being coherent.
I don't feel good.
Well, if you have to leave, sir. Oh, I forgot Guyton was playing.
Yeah, he's back.
be an
He's back. It's a long
75-yard bomb to Guyton. First play. Here we go. All right. There's Parham. Oh, don't run it. Geoff, this is their game plan. They're going to lose by 100. Running. You kidding me? See, I have to watch the game and watch Geoff on my screen for pure entertainment purposes.
Like I didn't need like a 3rd and 9 to start the day, and you know it's coming.
What, they're going to run for -1 yards here?
I don't
No,
know,
this is a
my
good spot to
palms
run
are
a draw.
Just throw it to Eckler. Oh,
Come
that's a
on,
big
kid.
fake.
Get rid of it, kid.
Guyton. It's got to be Guyton. It's not. It's that
Oh,
jabroni.
What are you doing throwing it sauce? Why don't you might as well just spike the ball. You'll be as successful. What are you doing throwing at Sauce Gardner? 3rd and long, just as Geoff prophesied.
Oh, you guys are gonna see me like beat the shit out of myself tonight. I think.
So will Tim, though, but he always does it when he's happy. He like smacks his face like this and then doesn't remember doing it because he's given himself a micro concussion.
Why would
God
do that?
damn it!
Draw. Bring the draw on 3rd and long.
Is that your Blue Bombers hat?
Well, you said it was you wanted a bomb, so I put on the Blue Bombers.
See it. Get rid of it.
Oh, boy.
Oh no!
That's a 3 and out. Welcome to Gotham City. Hey, Geoff. Welcome to New York.
You.
Good start.
Oh, we got over 1,000 people on the stream. This is like the most successful thing we've ever done.
Let's hope that Gibson doesn't. Is this more or less successful than we did when we did the live stream of the Madden Chargers versus Jets game?
Well, I mean, lucky to hold
Every
on to
time-
that one, Tim.
Every time Gibson handles the ball, something awesome happens or something
Is
scary
it
happens.
Gilman?
Yellen?
There's Gibson.
Roper's
There's no,
husband?
there's no in between.
Is Gilman back tonight at safety? We had a pretty clean injury report.
Who is
other than-
Ruckert, Tim?
Yeah, yeah.
Who is that guy?
He looks like the type of guy I would bet first touchdown if I was neutral.
That's true. Like, should we throw this guy in first touchdown now that I've heard of him?
Darius Ruckert.
Oh, yeah. He's going to give you a cracked rear view of the end zone, pal.
Ah! I hope we could just go 3 and out here. Not turn the ball over. That'd be a success.
I gotta say, seeing Tim's gig fits like in the flesh on a stream is something else. Like we're just used to seeing the the phoner board for you. It's definitely. I mean, I think a lot of people what they're gonna take away from the end of this is that it's all real. Tim is who he says
people
he is.
see me. People see me live every Sunday night.
Yeah, but not on the main show.
True. That's fair enough.
What's Zach going to do? It's 3rd down. What's Zach going to do? You just
Run.
wanna
He's going to
punt,
run.
eh?
He's going to run for 13 yards.
Really?
Or turn it over. Those are the two things that can happen here.
Oh, what
Get
was his
off
over
the
12
field.
and a half?
Who wants to make a play? Who wants to make a play?
How about you run for 5? Then you have to punt.
No, aim for Lazard here.
Oh, the rucker. Or it was
3, 2, 1. Gilman. Yeah.
Yeah, it helps when Lazard drops the ball.
Well, you were the one who
Aloha,
you begged for it to go to him.
Yeah, well, he was wide open. Well, he was open for a moment. That ball was
I was
late,
wondering.
bet.
I wanted to know if Gilman was back, and he showed himself. First possession.
Yeah. Again, it's helpful when the other team just drops the ball. Good defense.
Do you think that you could hold on to the ball?
In that circumstance, no chance. I would be crunched.
I was a guest on Kenny's show today, and he asked me the craziest thing you've said. And I go, well, Pat does a good job. Like the Custies break things into different tiers and categories. But like,
Just
I
gotta
don't know,
cover
nothing really
this.
seems crazier than him.
Got to cover.
Don't fumble. Get down. Don't fumble.
Oh, this guy's little.
There he
Oh, he's
is.
got little.
Oh,
Oh, he's
he's
gone.
gone. He's
He's
gone.
gone. He gone.
That's Davis. He's gone.
See you, bitch. 4th round. Yes.
Gone. Nice return.
Where's the gig fit now?
Nice return. Funny, the Jets have like the best special teams in the NFL too.
Look like it.
That was a great route run by number 12. Good for them. That was a great return.
That's some solid tackling there.
Not good.
Oh, the kicker just fell down.
I mean, the last game we played on Monday Night Football ended with a punt return touchdown, and this one starts with a punt return touchdown.
Darius Davis.
That was great. That was a great route.
Yes.
That's good work.
Hot start. Kills our first touchdown bets.
I probably
It
let people
does.
down with my reaction, but I was so shocked by it.
Hey, you're not
Yeah.
used to good special teams, are you?
No, it was a nice play.
Start fast, finish strong. I know we're allergic to that. Start fast, finish strong.
Who
Have
is
another
that in
pumpkin
the back?
spice.
Who is that in the back there, Jeff?
Oh, that was I'm at my folks' house
Oh,
because
okay.
I can't do this watch like I can't talk through. I have no setup to do this at
You should go crack a Verner's, Jeff.
I got two kids. This is bedtime.
That's fair.
I can't do a watch along at home. I don't have the space for that.
How many hats do you own?
Me?
A lot.
No, Cust
Oh,
has
is
changed his
this
hat
like
like
the-
5 times.
Boys, let's go.
Have you been tracking which hats have been lucky and which have been unlucky so far?
Yes.
So which one is not coming back on?
The Blue Bombers one is not coming back on.
That's probably for the best.
Woo!
No, that was good. That was a good play. I gotta give them to you. When you break one, you break one. You're gonna need every point you can get. Not like
You
you're gonna
out-
score a whole lot.
You outkicked your coverage. You outkicked your coverage.
Well, Morstead has like been one of the best punters in football this season. He won
yeah, you have
Special Teams
gotten
Player
good
of the
punting.
Year.
I noticed
He
you've
won
gotten good
Special Teams
punting.
Player of the Week last week.
Probably not this
But-
week.
Now your quarterback goes back on the field.
Yes, he does. That is
That's
the way
the
the game
rules of
works. That
That's
is the
how
way
the
the
rules of football work, right?
that is right, Jeffrey.
You guys have really swapped emotional states here.
Oh, 100%.
I mean,
like, drop of a dime.
I still feel pretty good. I still feel pretty good. Like,
Do you want to bet?
You're not showing it on
you
your
look
face
a little,
like you were
look
5
a little
minutes ago.
shook, Tim. You look a little shook
No, I
now,
mean,
and
I'm
Jeff
not
does
happy.
not look shook.
I'm not happy,
You did a
but whatever.
You were gig fitting 22 seconds into the game.
well, because it looks like Herbert is already kind of freaked and rattled and didn't look good.
hey, listen,
any of
we
his
got to
two
win
throws.
with special team. We're gonna win. We're gonna win on the margins today. Hopefully, maybe.
Good luck. You're gonna need it. But that's a great
Okay.
start for you.
No, I'm scared again. That was 5 minutes of fun. Let's go.
Is this actually how you like feel every single game? Why do you even watch football?
Be funny if Gibson were to take the kickoff back to the house.
What kind of like haha funny? Like he's a clown funny?
Yeah, like I make you laugh. You're a clown.
You got the wrong New York team here, pal.
Guys. If anyone wants to know, I'm on the injury report now on that kick return, little dancing off the side here. I inflamed my plantar fasciitis. Oh,
Now, you were beginning to tell a story before your punter returned the touchdown, which was that you were on the show with Kenny, and he asked you, and then you
Oh
just
yeah,
trailed
you
off.
tackling Derrick Henry. Like you watch these guys play football.
1 out of
And
100 times. Sure.
Yeah,
I
but again, you claim that
mind.
he'll get tired.
So
What
what
about
I
you?
said to Kenny is, I think when Tim walks past a mirror, he sees Brian Urlacher in 1999 looking back at him.
He has that vision that Homer has of himself in the mirror.
He's making his pecs dance.
He's making his pec stance. He's doing this.
Tim, I think you underestimate how much pain you would be in from even trying to tackle Derrick Henry if you happen to get close enough that you got contact with him.
Dude, if you touched him by the third time, you'd be begging to be done.
I believe that.
You
He
think
just carried like 6 dudes into the end zone on Thursday night.
I only got to get him one time. He's got to be
You're not.
successful every time.
You're not going to have 100 attempts, though. You're going to be in the hospital long before, like probably after 10.
See, I actually disagree. I don't think the Cust lays a hand on him.
That's also a fair take.
I want to force a third down.
Well, you might get it. Fire! Oh!
Out of bounds? Out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't think
Out of
he got him
bounds.
down. I'd like to see a replay.
That guy's so good. That 17 on the Jets, he's so good. If you guys heard of him, he's really
Yeah.
good.
Time or two. If he had
He's
his
no-
actual
he's-
quarterback,
What jersey are you wearing?
I'm wearing a composite Jets jersey.
Sam Darnold? Who is that?
No, it's 13. It's just got my name on it. It's like a composite jersey.
Bro, you're
You got a composite jersey with your own name on it?
I don't expect this team to be wearing these jerseys after this season. It's the 5-year mark, and apparently Woody hates them. So I wasn't going to invest in one of these jerseys when we're probably going to have new ones next year.
Well, let's see this.
hit him. Oh, what? That's bullshit.
At 20, he's something.
Morgan
That's a
Fox.
first down.
Do you guys know that I just want you guys to be aware Kyler Murray is not my least favorite Charger. At the
Doesn't Kyler Murray play quarterback for the
Yes,
Cardinals?
he does.
Kenneth Murray? Sorry. I can't stand. Well, we cut my least favorite Charger this week, so that was good.
Isn't your least favorite Charger ever Crooked Tillery?
Yeah, Jerry Tillery. You tweeted some very violent things about him when he took that hit on Herbert earlier this season.
Can
Oh,
we
your
win
boy,
first
Dalvin
down?
Cook.
That's the most positive yardage that Dalvin Cook has recorded in a single snap all season.
Tim,
He's
I'll be
Mr. Half Yard.
I'll be honest.
Maybe
there
he'll
are
get even more
videos-
snaps now.
There are videos out of like Max Crosby showed some like videos of the late Raiders locker room yesterday of like the team celebrating, smoking cigars. Oh, hold on. Get him.
Whoa.
Okay. Ooh, little side arm.
That looked like roughing the passer to
And
me.
I'm not gonna lie.
Throw the
I got
flag.
real-
Throw it.
There is a
What?
flag.
That was totally roughing the passer. Of
Let's see if it is.
course.
You might be-
Bosa
you
does
might be
this all the
on
time.
Roughing the passer.
Damn it.
Well, he hit him totally after he threw the ball away on a little dump off.
Cheating about the bad Bosa.
Well, it's not the first time he's been, in a big spot. He's been, oh,
Oh yeah, that's
that's
roughing the
that's
passer.
almost disqualification.
Okay. Well, why don't
The
you calm
ball is
down?
already long gone. It's just a complete cheap shot.
And
He
Wilson
and Derwin
dove,
James
too.
go to the same school of.
Oh, we let you cross midfield with bitch boy shit.
Wow.
How about you run, Zach Wilson? Oh, here's a play. Oh,
Oh, loose pig.
is he? I don't know if he's got it.
Yeah, I don't think that's your ball, Jeff.
I don't know if he has possession.
He looks
of
like he's
that.
on the chalk when he recovers it.
It looks like he has it, but he like it bobbles in his hands as he like slides out.
Yeah, but if he has a clean recovery, once he touches out of bounds, it would be his.
Yeah, but if he's juggling it, it's not. Why don't you hold on to the ball, Garrett Wilson?
No,
You
either way-
jabroni.
Nah. They deserve to lose that. That's for sure.
Let's see here. It's tough. I mean, great angle. Thanks, ESPN.
I think that's in bounds. I think that's my ball, guys.
Well, you happen to think it's.
I'd
your
like to
ball.
see a replay from. I'd
Tim
like to
thinks
see a
it's
replay
not.
from. No, I'd like to see a replay from the front side.
No, you'll never get it.
Let's not forget that Tim was literally besmirching Derwin James by calling him a dirty player seconds before he
about
recovered.
45 seconds ago.
Yes.
I mean, he is a dirty player. Like he's no one. Anyway, he's a bad player. I mean, that will probably stand, but based on the replay, you can't tell.
No, what you
Based
saw
on the
from the
angles that we've
replay
seen.
is the bobble you saw happened after he was out of bounds because someone knocked the ball out of his hands on the Jets.
You need to see the clean recovery. I mean, I'd like to see a replay where one way or the other. If they don't have one, they're gonna stick with the call naturally.
Jets.
How do you feel about this burger?
Mama burgers
Is that
are
a-
all right.
Is that a Harvey's burg?
No, it's
No,
a
it's a
AW.
Mama.
AW burg.
Yeah, it's a
I don't
Mama
mind
burger.
a mama. I don't mind a mama.
Yeah, I don't mind. Well, yeah, because you like plainer burgers, which is fine. I don't mind a plainer burger.
Listen,
too.
I've been thinking like win, lose, or draw. Like I'll be treating myself later. Mama's potentially on the menu. Okay?
Yeah, that's a good price.
Hey, if you want to
I
be
don't
treated
care about-
right, just go to the Dairy Queen drive-thru.
I've never eaten actual food at Dairy Queen, but the
What?
Dairy Queens around me don't even sell food. Most of them are just ice cream places.
You never
I've
had like the
I had
chicken
fries
tenders?
there once, and they were the worst fries in the history of man.
Yeah, the French fries aren't
Yes.
very good.
Very soggy.
Yeah.
So Tim, can I tell you something? The other day I hit up the McDonald's, and
Okay.
you know how I like my burgers more plain, and they messed up my burger, and I gave it back, and the lady who I ordered it, she knows how I ordered it, and even the sticker shows like they were wrong,
Mhm.
I was right. And I gave it back to her, and they're making me a new one, and she goes, "Do you want to keep your stickers?" And I was like, "Oh, Tim would be so proud." And I was
Hold
like,
on.
"What an amateur move
Jeff,
of me to."
Jeff, stop. In this full year of sports commercial they just showed, they showed that Chargers lady as a part of the package,
That was one of the moments of the year.
along with like the Wimbledon winner and her.
Yeah, was that Chargers fan? That's great, Jeff, that you got to keep those stickers.
But also then I thought it
good
was
for
such
you.
an amateur move. I should have ripped the stickers and then given it back to her.
Yeah, you could have done that.
But let's get a first down because we need to get a first down to prove we can move the ball. I would have Josh Kelly be the running back and let Eckler in motion. Oh my
That looked like a false start.
That looked like whatever jump there.
How are we gonna get 15 yards?
Bomb
Wow.
it to Guyton.
Okay, maybe we can win 7-0.
How about 13-6? No, wait. 13-12. Would that work?
Any win, I'll take.
Okay. Deal then. 13-12. We'll lock it in now.
But I would line Kelly up in the backfield and put Eckler in the slot. But they don't listen to me and they don't call me. So, oh my god,
Ooh. Batted
wasn't
down.
a live ball.
No, it's a forward pass. Franklin Myers just made a great play on it.
This has just been a disaster.
Oh yeah, this
They're
has been
winning
such a
7-0.
disaster. They've had a turnover when the Jets were driving and a punt return touchdown, and it's been a disaster for you. You don't deserve you don't need how to receive good things. Here you're just getting graces given to you over and over and over again.
Listen,
And
I'm gonna live my own. Darius Davis is on the field. Get him the ball.
Oh, there's Everett.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
that's out. That's out. That's out.
I think the Chargers have it.
Oh, I think
They do.
Davis has it.
Davis does have it. That guy's everywhere. Early MVP. Davis.
God, I knew the Chargers would be god awful on offense because they're not that talented. But
You're right. Hold on. There's a misconception that we have some like loaded offense. No, our playmakers are dog shit.
by and large,
People need to stop with that. Like, oh, the Chargers are loaded on offense. Pfft. We suck.
Reminder to everyone watching, by the way, if you want to comment in the live chat, which is just blowing up right now, you got to be subbed to Mayo Media Network and smash the like while you're here as well.
smash
And
it.
of note,
Go.
go.
Oh, okay. We got to.
All right. Good first
Hey,
down,
go for
Jeff.
this. Go for it.
We got to be able to get 50. We can't get 15 yards. Maybe we can get 10 next time. Though.
They're cowardly not going for it.
Why would we go for it? We're playing the Jets.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
We were just moving the ball right down your throat the last drive before Wilson fumbled.
Okay, I need a nice little hang time punt. Pin you back.
I just need a not fumble on a punt return.
Is X going to give it to you here, Geoff?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Oh,
That's not a
That's
good
fine.
punt. That's a horrible punt.
Yeah, that's outside of the 25.
you're
Lots
right
of hang
about
time,
Gibson.
no distance.
Gibson looks like he's going to fumble it every time he catches it.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's so darn fast, and his change of direction is so top notch that it's worth risking it to put the ball in his hands.
Would you say that he goes down?
Close. He's no Turpin, who is like my favorite
Turpin goes down.
non-jet. He's my favorite non-jet. You put him up against Tyreek Hill, I think he's beating him. But
I don't think that he is.
I think he is. Turpin's that fast.
He's not.
I
Yeah,
mean,
they
Tyreek
measure
Hill
these
wasn't
things.
fast. I mean, Tyreek Hill wasn't fast to, chase down someone who was taking this
Can't
touchdown,
believe
or
how
fumble back
slow-
for a touchdown.
I can't believe there's only been 5 minutes left in this game. I'm going to do this for 4 more quarters.
You don't have to, Geoff. You can just concede you're most insane, and we'll let you go. You can be free anytime you want, as long as you just want to say you concede, and all the votes should go to you. Then you can unplug.
I would, if you could guarantee me the Chargers could win like any game, I would concede that award. Like I would trade any one Charger regular season win for that, to swap for you.
That's how little he thinks of you, folks.
No,
That
That
one
just shows how
meaningless
passionate he is.
Charger win.
That's how much it means to him. Think about you. You're willing to tank the Jets' entire season so people don't think that you're the most insane.
I didn't say that.
That sounds like what you're saying. Well, will you trade it? Will you gladly accept the award right now for a Jets win?
In some games,
Right
in
now.
most games,
Right now. This game.
yeah, I would probably take it for this game.
There you go.
This is the hinge game. Like, we win this game, we're going to probably make the playoffs, and if we don't, we're probably not going to. So, be nice. Okay, so after a fumble and a punt return touchdown, being down 7-0 is probably best case scenario. It could be worse than this, given the sloppiness and the miscues in the first quarter. So, get a decent drive here. I think if they can score a touchdown and tie this game up,
Yeah, but
given
I'm
how
gonna
many
live
things
my
have gone.
truth. I'm gonna live my truth. I'm not happy either.
No, I know you're not. Nothing's going your way except for everything. But you fumbled and you found a way to recover it. I
Yeah, but
fumbled
don't
and
have
you
a first
recovered it.
down, so I don't feel good about anything, buddy.
No, you don't have a first down, but you had two fumbles go your way and a punt return touchdown.
Yeah,
But
let's
you're not
fix-
grateful.
I want to let everyone know that Tambo is giving away 10% of his winnings at King of the Beach in 2 weeks. So shipitnation.com. You can check him out there with code Mayo. But you can get into the draw to be eligible to get some of that 10% if you subscribe, rate, and review the Pat Mayo Experience audio podcast 5 stars on Apple or Spotify. And boom, you're in that draw. So do that while you're watching the game. That would help. Thank you. Go ahead.
Finally
guys.
caught on to they only run on first down.
And only throw to Brees Hall.
Ooh, that was a big hit. That was a big hit.
Derwin's everywhere.
Big hit.
He's a jub. Everywhere you want to be, Tim.
That's a nice tackle.
Oh, you're running quick, eh? You're going quick. You're going quick.
I mean, Derwin is someone I would be throwing at. I don't think he's that talented in pass coverage. He's a much better tackler than he is cover.
He's not a cover corner. He's a safety.
No, but like throw at him. I don't think when he's in pass defense, I don't trust him.
I hope we can confuse Zach right now.
I think he can handle Conklin. Is that your
Whoa.
guys' tight end?
Yes.
There's your boy, Gibson.
Nice grab.
Gibby.
All right. We have been moving the ball against the Chargers more than we did against the Giants, which, I don't know what that says about the Chargers, but I mean, the Dolphins, whose offense is incredibly overrated, scored 42 points on them. So something like that.
You think they're ever going to not run on first down?
Yeah, they'll catch us.
Oh, yeah. They'll hit you with a play action.
They should throw a bomb right now, to be honest, Tim.
I would not do that. I would look for like Wilson or Lazard on a dig route or something.
What's with you and Lazard? Every time you bring his name up, he drops the ball.
I like Aaron Lazard.
Why?
You don't even know who I am. I'm the bleeping Lizard King. Which, by the way, is losing, surprisingly, to Seinfeld.
It lost. It's over.
I did not realize it was officially over, but it was.
Yeah.
Seinfeld took
voting
the
ended
early
last
lead,
night.
and they just never gave it up.
Yeah, Seinfeld won 59-41.
That's a very fitting champion, I think, to our to the poll.
I was surprised it was Seinfeld. I would have voted for Seinfeld, but I was surprised that The Office didn't win because
Me
it's
too.
the internet.
Okay, third down.
I can see the screen. Thank you. I can read the numbers. Oh, Zach attack.
No, that's
Oh,
out.
ball's
That's
out.
out. That's out.
Pig, another loose pig.
Yeah, another fumble.
Pig.
If the Chargers don't win this game, given how they have gotten 4 things go their way, like 50-50 things, that will be one of the most devastating losses of the season.
Yeah,
Oh, so you're already emotionally hedging?
No, I'm
How
just
about the
saying.
Jets are just playing like shit?
I mean, they are, but 3 fumbles went against them. And as you know, fumbles are pure luck in terms of recovery. So
Or you
but
can just
all
not fumble.
3, again, fumbles are pure luck.
Yeah, but dude, hold on. It's
Fumbles
luck
aren't
when
pure
this-
luck if you're the ones fumbling.
Fumble recovery
The
is
hold on,
pure,
hold on.
fumble recovery
Stop.
is pure luck.
When you're the one that forces the fumble and you recover it yourself, that's a skill, friendo.
I know, but if put it this way, DVOA doesn't take fumble recoveries into consideration at
Oh,
all.
good
They
2
throw
and a
them
half.
out.
You
Two
really
yards
love
out.
like. I love that you love boomer DVOA.
No, they throw it out because fumble recoveries are pure chance.
Hey,
Yeah, but
guys, what do you-
DVOA
that
was good
the
like
most
10 years ago. We
successful
got way better
first-
stats now.
That was the most successful first down play we've had.
It
2
was.
yards. 2 yards.
They should bomb it again. I like that play earlier. Just not to
Come
that
on.
loser Quentin Johnson.
There's still way
Yeah.
too much time. We have
They-
got to I need points.
How did
I
this
would
turn
think
into the
so.
longest first quarter in history?
Well, there's been throwing, there's been turnovers.
Oh my god, 3rd and 7. Just kill me now. Oh my god. Oh my god, what are we doing?
Oh, well, we have Cust and Geoff on the Pat Mayo Experience. The Manning Cast has Arnold on. So, Tim, you have to do your Arnold
That's actually a
impression
good.
for the
That's
next
actually
15
that's
minutes.
actually a good sign for the Jets. Arnold came into the Monday Night Football booth the night they were down 30-7 to the Dolphins and predicted a Jets comeback.
Did they come back?
They did win that game.
Is that the Ted Ginn game?
No, it was the Jumbo Elliott game.
Oh,
An athlete.
Oh, nice play. Nice play.
that's what I was looking for from the over receptions. There's one.
Can I make a comment? I need to see Herbert athlete mode tonight because we need to get yards by any means necessary.
No, that was a nice play.
It's a
Get him out
lovely
in
play,
space.
would you say?
No, just get him out in space and make a throw.
Oh, nice pump fake, too.
Come on, right now.
Can
I
we
mean-
hear your Arnold impression, Tim?
I'll be back.
You got anything else? Like, it's not a tumor.
I will get you Turbo Man. I promise. See, the
that
key to
Joshua
doing
Kelly?
Arnold is basically you want to do Ernest Borgnine, but then you want to make Ernest Borgnine German. I'll be back. See? That's what you want to be doing. That is pretty good.
It's not. People are saying that your forced sanity is very unsettling.
I mean, I feel like Geoff doesn't have
You're
to. I'm
right
owed.
now-
I am owed a turnover at this point.
Right now, you're kind of like Greg, and Greg is not an alien.
Well, I mean,
Quentin.
look, Geoff is significantly crazier than I am. You're
I
getting
don't
to
think
see it.
anyone has. No one has ever disputed that Geoff is crazier. You're just most insane.
Well, people are looking for a permission structure to vote for Geoff, and I think he's giving it to you.
No, I showed
don't
up
think so.
here
I feel like-
tonight. The people appreciate me showing up here tonight.
This is all
Great.
Jeff's doing. Can you share the show around, by the way? Retweet it, like it, help it in the algorithm. We got 1.3. Can we get up to 2K viewing this? That would be nice. Probably impossible, but it'd be nice.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
Nope.
Yes.
That's coming back.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. That's a hold. You don't get around
And
the
there's
corner like
the
that.
flag.
That's got to come back.
On the Jets for whiny fans.
Oh, he might have. Well, maybe he grabbed the face mask. Maybe the Jets grabbed the face mask.
Face mask.
Oh, is he in? Did he break the plane on that? Did he hit the pylon?
Well, they called it a touchdown, didn't they?
Well, they haven't put it up on the board. Do you think the ref is actually like,
No, I
Pointing
think he
for
got.
something,
I'm
or-
pretty sure he got in.
or is he like
Is this
conversing
offsetting
with
penalties? What's going on here?
face mask on the Jets?
Yeah, touchdown.
Touchdown. Boom. Well, he
So,
didn't score the
we'll-
first touchdown, but he did score.
We'll have
a
to see the replay to see if he actually got in because he sort of landed on his back, right?
touchdown. Oh, yeah. Oh, can't believe he was able to shake that off.
Oh no,
I
he's
think his
not.
elbow's down.
Oh yeah, he's not. He's not in. He might be a
Sure.
yard short.
Yeah, let's see. His elbow hits first.
Yeah, he's definitely not in.
Right there.
So he'll get.
The half-yard line.
Yeah, well, actually, it'll be the quarter-yard line because now they'll accept the penalty.
Tim, do you want a cocktail?
I have a beer. I'm good.
I'm gonna make a cocktail.
Okay,
You're not
like
gonna
Tom
whip your dick
Cruise
out, are you?
in Cocktail.
Well,
That's a good movie.
It's too bad that the first touchdown was special teams because this is Parham time.
no. This is just I would run with
Fucking
Herbert.
8'20" catching touchdowns for fun, Jeff.
If we run
Parham.
from first and goal on the half, if we pat this, I just want to duck our. I want Herbert to just duck his head and get it.
No, you put Parham at quarterback and do the push. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, they almost got it to him.
Oh my God! What an offense! What
Okay,
an
I'm not
offense!
making the cocktail yet.
What an offense they're running over here.
That was a joke.
Oh, they had to pass interfere Parham.
Doesn't really matter.
Doesn't, but that's the only way you can
Yeah,
stop
but
that, man.
This could be offensive holding, and we're moving 10 yards back from the one.
Might be helpful. Yeah,
I think-
here's the question. If Jalen Hurts is the only guy who can run that play and make it successful, why does it have to be a quarterback on your team that takes the snap? Couldn't you just find the strongest guy to do it?
If I were the Chiefs, I'd be having their backup quarterback in there.
Eckler. He's in.
Another flag though.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's coming back, eh?
I
Is
don't
it?
know.
Yeah, it looks like it. They're not celebrating too much. 76 needs to hear what's going on.
That's Will Clapp.
He's got the
I
clap.
thought we might
That's
have lined.
unfortunate.
I thought we might have lined up offside though.
Salah doesn't know the rules, so he's just staring blankly. Oh, it is on the Jets.
Tim, you're really good at seeing that.
Oh no, it's on the Chargers.
What?
Is it? Wasn't that on the Jets?
No, the
Are they
Chargers
showing that
were
from the
offside.
reverse angle? Are they showing the ref from the reverse angle? Is the hard cam on the right-hand side?
No,
Oh, Parham fell down.
No, it's
he
not Parham.
Who's 87?
That's Semi Fahoko.
Oh,
That's
see, that should be on the
bullshit.
Jets.
Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah, that should be on the cheating Jets.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
There's no penalty at all. I don't think. I think the play
so that's
happened.
Oh, maybe they blew
Oh,
the
so
play
there's-
dead.
They did.
Maybe. See, we can't hear the sound, so we don't know.
Same play, and it works.
Yeah, that one's it. All right. Well, the Jets are going to lose this game. That's okay.
Fuck you.
They are. Look. I'd like to
I'm
know.
making a
I'd
cocktail,
I
Tim.
would like to
just
know how
want
many
you to
teams
know
have won football games when they fumbled it. Then when
I'm a
four
simple
fumbles go
cocktail
against you.
guy. It's just vodka and mini soda because a mini can
Okay.
because people appreciate the normal size mini cans.
Normal size mini can. It's an oxymoron
Why is that an
Hmm.
oxymoron?
because there aren't other sized mini cans.
Yeah, but the mini cans are at like eye level. Like they're the ones that
They're
they
by
present
definition
you.
not normal size. So it's exactly oxymoronic.
See, I don't think so. I think that's the new normal, is what you're thinking about.
No, it's
No.
it's Christmas.
You're drinking your
season,
jumbo
it's the
cans.
No, we're having a different
Tim,
conversation here.
It's the cocktail cola, buddy.
If you say so.
Have you ever
I mean,
thrown
that's
a
exactly-
party?
That's exactly what Tim has never thrown a party. Are you kidding me?
So then the people that
That's not
throw the
true.
party,
I have thrown many parties.
people that throw parties.
Your
know
dad
that-
threw Canada Day parties,
I threw the party.
but you never did any of the barbecuing.
It's not true.
When did you do the barbecuing?
I've assisted with the barbecuing. What are you talking about?
When you say assisted, what does that entail?
Look after it, do the flipping, stuff like that.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I just don't start that barbecue because I don't know how to start his barbecue.
Do you know how to start a barbecue now?
Start mine
Oh, see, that's a big step in the right direction.
because it's just a button. I turn it on and I hit the button. Did you notice how many people came to my defense about the bacon thing?
I saw one person,
Yeah, there's 4 or
Okay,
5
dude,
people
you
who
are-
came to my
okay.
defense.
and
That might
in
be the-
fairness, Paul and I just said that to freak you out, and it worked.
Hey, Tim.
Good, because every single one was like, "This is perfectly safe."
Yes, I know,
bacon,
but see how
whatever,
did you see how
although-
freaked you got?
Yeah, well, because I didn't know.
But you got to be careful because you got to be careful though, because that stuff is pretty flammable, that grease, if you're not watching it. But Tim, your take on eggs, you microwaving eggs, man, that's revolting shit, buddy.
I mean, it's not the best way to do it, but it's fine.
Eggs
You
are
No,
so
it's not
quick.
fine.
Eggs are so quick to make. Like, how much time do you even save?
I mean, if you like those egg bites at Starbucks, you think they're frying them on a frying pan? I don't think so.
Well,
Those
they're
are microwave.
they're cooked by sous vide, and then they're heated up in a very
Yeah,
high
they're like flash.
high intensity
they're
toaster
microwave.
oven.
They're cooked
No, it's not. It's in a
properly,
toaster
and then
oven.
they're flash frozen. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, which
that's
is fine,
different. That's
but like
way
not really,
different.
not really.
Dude, that's way different than your nut low situation.
Never said my way was best. It's not best.
But
Frying
you
an
also
egg-
said your way was fine, which it's not. It's
It
disgusting.
is. It is fine. It's just
It's
not the best.
not. I just don't see what scenario do you have to be in to microwave eggs? Where are you going?
Quick, it's easy. Don't have to dirty a dish.
Can I make a comment?
But you do dirty a dish. It's not like you just
don't dir-
crack it in the
dirty
microwave.
You don't dirty an extra dish. Is my point.
Are you that bad at cleaning dishes?
It's just sometimes you don't want to.
It
Additionally,
is
you always say you eat off
possible-
paper plates.
Can I tell you guys, it is possible last night might have been like the final act of the DeMar Hamlin story.
It was
at the
great.
smile.
You got great
Look-
PR.
Look at that smile on Jeffrey's
Tim,
face. As he says that.
smiling.
Look, look.
Oh,
look
by
at
the
that
way, the
smile.
Buffalo Bills, it's not fair. Like when you're down Milano and Trey White in the AFC, it's like hard to battle. But when they kicked it deep to the Bengals on late in the fourth quarter after they got the touchdown to go down 6. Do you know how much the Bengals know that you're their bitch boy? Is when they can run like a first down deep like post corner to Boyd without a fear. Like that's like, I don't mean to like that, just like that is almost indicative of how screwed the Bills could be, is that the Bengals felt comfortable. Like we can do that. Like we can do that right here. They don't,
Yep.
they can't stop it. And I feel so bad for Buffalo. They should have stayed home from England and just forfeited the game. Like it was a worse loss than we ever imagined it would be for them.
Yeah, they've had by numbers, I think, the worst defense in the NFL post his injury.
Because of like we knew they were going to lose the battle that day just because of the spot game. We joked about it when the schedule came out, Tim. But they didn't. They lost the battle and the war that day. Like that day decimated that. And it's still
agree.
not fair.
It's not fair, but I lost my quarterback on the third snap of the season. So don't come crying to me about what's fair and what isn't.
No, listen. The way the Jets have overcome, I'm on your side. Just not tonight, friend.
Yeah, I mean, don't cry to me.
I can't believe it's still the first quarter. Is
Oh,
this a
that's too
false
bad.
start? This is
Yeah,
all
it's going to
signs.
be. I think they lined off. They didn't have enough men on the
Yeah,
line.
shift.
Good.
A and
You need to
W is
play by
not
the rules.
A and W is not going to be open for you, Jeff. You have
They're
to.
up 24 hours. At least the one by me.
No,
is
there is one
24
near
hours.
me that's 24 hours, Paul.
You ordering some takeout, some delivery there, Top Cat, during the show?
No, I am
Top
not.
Cat, I
I'm
had
not.
an idea to send food to your house, so someone would be knocking right now.
Oh, look! Do you see who it was who had the penalty, Tim?
I did.
Your boy. So good though.
I still think he's very good. And had he had his quarterback, he would have been excellent.
So he can't be good unless Aaron Rodgers is throwing him the ball.
I think it helps.
That's the only stipulation that he has to be good.
The downgrade between him and Rodgers is pretty significant.
But
That's what it
Wilson
is.
seems to be doing okay.
Okay, but not great.
But every pass that Lazard gets, he just drops.
Tackle. First contact. First contact. You know what the key to victory is? Is the first guy that
contact?
touches him brings him down. First contact.
Jeff, you could be on Fox pregame with that sort of analysis.
You should send that over to your friend in the Spanos family and see if they can coach that way.
People are
I
saying
see a
he's
bunch
the...
of people.
Sorry.
He's what?
People are saying he's the Mark Schlereth of Mayo Media Network.
Who's that again?
We've enjoyed watching Mark
Mark
Schlereth.
Schlereth is the worst. When Mark Schlereth,
We've enjoyed him.
Mark Schlereth is like it is so bad what happens in those telecasts.
It's just no one watches them. I'm pretty sure people just watch Red Zone, so they don't actually get to hear it. But was it Schlereth who cracked the DC on air?
That's a drop.
That's Michael Davis. He's got Mexican heritage. We call him Vato.
He dropped the ball. What are you talking about? Wilson dropped the ball.
No, that was Vato.
You're nuts.
I don't know how they say it with the the cool Mexican slang, but I say Vato.
Are you sure it's not gato, which means cat?
I just want to kick it back to Darius right now, Tim. Let's go. Fair catch.
That was a good boot.
72% of people think that Tim should serve prison time for microwaving his eggs.
Okay,
tracks.
well,
Guys,
you
I
think
still
so.
think the Chargers are going to lose. That's how beaten down I am.
I mean, I hope you're right. But it'll have to start with you turning the ball over. Though, like I said, I am certainly owed a turnover here. And if the Jets get one, you're not allowed to complain. You're not allowed to whine. You got to accept it. Because you've had 4 things bounce your way.
Tim,
So if you get
Tim, it was a good quarter for you. You had that quick
There were
gig
3
fit.
there were 3 fumbles that went the Chargers' way and the punt return touchdown.
When do you gig hit fit again?
I don't know. When something goes my way, I suppose it'd be nice.
Oh shit!
Oh, there's Jerry Everett. There's a second. Here we go, Jeff.
That was a nice play.
Oh,
That'll
and the
probably be
yardage.
the last play of the quarter, I'd imagine.
About
Okay,
time. It's been
guys,
10
I'm gonna-
hours.
I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'm gonna use this TV timeout here. Okay.
Well, that was a good job by Herbert. Get out of that sack. 'Cause
Herbert's
he
an
was dead.
athlete.
He was dead to rights there.
So what we've learned so far, Tim, in the first quarter from watching these highlights is, see, there's a bad play from the Jets. He touched him, but didn't tackle him. That's bad. Jeff told me that.
First person who touches you has to tackle you,
And athletes play football.
folks.
Listen,
Come on. You
I don't
know.
The trash goes in the trash can. It's not that complicated.
that was a good quarter. That was a good quarter of football.
You think? It was like the perfect quarter for you. Things couldn't have gone better for you.
I'm gonna just get a little air, then I'm gonna take a bath in the sink just to cool down.
Tim, why are the Jets so bad?
Well, they are not playing well this evening, and every 50-50 thing has gone against them. So what are you going to do? We'll see how the defense plays.
They put 2 of those
Oh yeah, like they've
they,
made. But
they had
they're-
poor special teams. That's on them. They fumbled twice. That's on them.
Yeah, no, I agree. But like every bounce has gone against them, which doesn't usually happen. Most teams don't have that happen to them. But whatever, it is what it is. They're not playing well. We'll see how it goes.
The
Maybe
Chargers
they turn around, but
Chargers are not above blowing this. Let's be honest.
they're not. And the Chargers are not a very talented team. We've got a few very talented players, but top to bottom, they're not a very talented team. But they're playing well right now, so good for them. But now, anyone who's watched this from the first quarter, from the start, if you really have watched this and you think to yourself, "I'm going to vote for Tim and not Jeff," come on.
See, you constantly
watched
whining
the way-
about this is making you seem worse.
No,
You
I'm
realize that.
I'm campaigning.
You're not campaigning. You're begging like a little kid, and it makes you seem pathetic.
Untrue. People actually like when you ask for their vote. As someone who's the actual expert on elections and how these things work, I can tell you undisputably that people like it when you ask for their vote. I'm asking for you to vote for Jeff.
Weren't you that guy that wrote that national column about Hillary can't lose?
I mean, that wasn't the title of it, but it did seem that way.
So I don't know. Expert on elections. You keep saying you're never going to win most insane. You win every year. Maybe you're too close to this one. Maybe your polling is off. Maybe
I'm just
people
saying,
are
if
telling
people
you
have
the wrong
watched
things.
if people have been watching the shenanigans from this evening, I mean, one person has acted in a very insane manner, and one person has been very laconic and stable.
See, but you trying really hard not to be passionate just makes you seem like a stiff.
But I'm not
And people
feeling
know that's not-
passionate.
But you normally do about the Jets.
No, I mean, I can see which way the winds are blowing in a game pretty quickly. I've been around long enough to know.
Oh,
This is
so you're
not
just
gonna
giving
go
up
our
on
way.
the game, huh?
No, I'm going to watch the game, but like 9 times out of 10, these games don't go my way.
But
The
hold on,
Bills
weren't
game
the
didn't go
Chiefs-
that my way.
The Chiefs were beating you what, like
17 to nothing. The Bills were beating us 13 to nothing.
So this game is so far from over, man. We are the team to come back.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Maybe, but I just don't feel it tonight. Like I don't feel the magic or the mojo.
Oh, Joshua, Tim's boy.
You're gonna have to turn the ball over for me to feel good. I feel like we're going to 21-0 here, and then we're gonna start having a conversation of how much juice do we have in the tank.
Well,
you wanna
played
give up at
overtime last
halftime?
week.
I'm just saying, I feel like this is gonna get ugly here.
Stop it.
What I do?
I can't believe you weren't ready to play the game.
What do you do?
Yeah, whose fault is this lack of preparation?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they look ill prepared. They've made a couple of bonehead mistakes that I don't think coaching can affect.
I like the play action on first down. I like it. We obviously tried to do something down the field.
I would not recommend you throw the ball down the field. That is not where you're going to make your hay.
People in
You're
the
gonna make-
chat saying they just live bet the Jets 12-1 to win the game.
Go ahead, but I just don't see it happening.
Some ally those people are.
Yeah, but you had Cust giving up on the game already.
I'm
Doesn't
not
he wanna
giving
bet?
up.
It
but,
sounds
like,
like you've given up.
I
You
felt
sound like
this
you want to cry.
I felt this way about the Bills game, and we came back and won.
can't come back.
I don't think they're going
give
to.
up the game.
Oh, jeez.
Hit him hard. Okay, good.
And you know that Tim's on his best behavior, Jeff, when he's not doing, hope his ACL's okay. We haven't heard any of that tonight.
I don't talk like that.
But you do talk like that.
Tim, if I was like the Jets or the Jets coaches, I would just be stressing, like, stay in the fight. Like, this is the Chargers. Like, if you stay in the fight versus the Chargers, they'll give it to you. So you got to just stay in the fight. I'm trying to let you not stay in the fight. That sack was not a good.
Catch the fucking ball, you fucking moron.
That was a drop, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we got one first down, like bitches. Where's my cocktail?
So I was saying saying earlier in a chat thread, and I'm right about this, that they should make a sequel to Master and Commander. It's time. It's so much cheaper to make now than it would have been with CGI, and it was such a good movie. It's beloved. Everybody's seen it, just about. It would be a fantastic movie to make for like next year. What a summer blockbuster that would be.
You
All I
really
know
think that
about
they could
Master
start
and
the movie now
Commander-
and have it come out next year?
Or then make it the blockbuster of the summer of 2025.
What would the
Sure.
They're not going to
sequel
spend
be?
money on mastering. They're not going to spend money on a boomer movie to put out in the middle of the summer.
Is
It's
it a true
2023.
story?
No, it's not a true story.
I've never seen it. It's Russell Crowe. I seen him fight people on the internet who's insulted the movie. That's
It's
all
a
I
great.
know.
It's a great movie.
So
Tim's
shall I
right.
watch
It is. Yeah, it's a fucking awesome movie, but they're never
I
going to
love
make
it.
another
I
one.
love a slow, good Russell Crowe movie too. I got no problem with that.
They should make another one. They always
They don't-
intended to make another one.
Yeah, and why don't you think they did? Because it didn't make enough money the first
The
time.
director.
Peter Weir.
Yeah, that's right. Peter Weir.
It was his follow up to Truman Show. Filming
Hey,
in
what's the
water
best
just
thing you
doesn't
want
work,
from
man.
McDonald's.
Filming in water is so hard. All of those productions have just massive issues. They go over budget. That went over budget. Titanic went over budget.
There's been
Waterworld
like
went over budget.
15 Pirates of the Caribbean movies. They make it work. They're all in water.
Not really. They're kind of on water. They're on like CGI water.
Make these ones on CGI water.
No one wants to see Russell Crowe on CGI water, pal.
I beg to differ. I do.
Okay, then you finance the fucking movie.
I'm just giving out the idea here. I think it'd be a great idea. I think-
The first one cost $150 million. This one will probably cost 200 million. So you cut them the check.
I think it would work. I think it's a brilliant idea.
I want this quarter over right now.
Quarter is over. We're in the second quarter now.
Yeah, I want this second quarter. I want to get to halftime right now.
You are the least grateful fan. You know that, right?
Tim.
You're not
I
happy
always-
for it. No. You're not happy for.
He's not
anything
happy
that
till
goes-
it's over.
Yeah,
No, but you're
I
not.
want the
but
clock to be moving. I need this game.
you should be grateful when things are going your way.
You're
There's
never
no
grateful when
there's
things are going your way.
I have all kinds of gratitude. Are you kidding me?
No, you don't. You're just like,
Yes.
oh, we're going to blow this. We're going to blow this. You act like I don't watch these games with you every week.
There's a big distinction between saying we're going to blow this and I just need this quarter to be over, and we're not getting this. This is the worst while your team is thriving.
No, I
See, I
said
feel-
it's
I
the
feel-
worst. But Tim,
how
if
Geoff
you-
feels right now is how I was feeling when I was sweating that big money on DraftKings when I needed the games to end.
No, but Tim,
It's
can
like,
I
get
just
it over,
explain
get it over,
Tim,
get it over.
I need you'll respect me in one moment if you're not respecting me right now. When I say need this over, is like if you get into the half down a touchdown, that's an epic fail for the Chargers. So I need this over. You get the ball out of the half. I need this half over. I need this touchdown lead.
I don't see it happen. Yeah, fair enough, but I don't see us scoring a touchdown on this drive.
Oh, come on, Khalil.
Now with plays like that.
No. Honest to goodness,
Your first down run. We're
the
sniffing it.
upside of this game could be hastening the return of Aaron Rodgers.
You play the Raiders next week on Monday night, Tim.
Sunday night.
I'll tell you this right now. If the Chargers win this game, I'll make you my super lock.
But you have the whole new coach theory, and you should be commended for that, by the way. Once
They already
again,
got
your
their
new
win.
Yeah, but like Geoff has been like Mr. New Coach is always the guy to back. And
Not so much in
it came through in
football.
spades last week.
Yeah, it shows how bad the Giants are, eh?
Well, I mean, DeVito is a no hope situation.
Oh, who's this guy?
Like they can't start DeVito next week.
Bawden.
You have to start somebody else.
He was named after that Chris Rock song or Kid Rock song, not the Chris Rock song. It's not what was it? No champagne in the whatever room. It's been a while since I've watched these Chris Rock stand-ups.
Last time I saw Chris Rock, he was being slapped across the face.
Yeah, that's probably the last time I saw him too.
All right. I want to win this one.
3rd and 3. How about you run it for 16.75 yards? Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's not even going to be our ball. That's going to be Charger ball, I bet.
Is that a fumble or a forward?
Yeah,
pass?
it's a fumble.
It's a fumble. It was a pitch. How does he not catch that?
I don't know. Okay, now I'm thinking maybe it will be our ball, but it's 4th.
It is, yeah. It's Jets ball.
Yeah, great.
Oh, see, we got some turnover luck back your way.
Yeah, if one bounced our way, that's good. It's
Fumble
a
luck is
shame because
reverting.
Hall had a nice seam there too.
Maybe stop fumbling.
Yeah, I mean, he certainly would have got the first down on the play, but I don't know how much more he would have got. See, I think you almost should have to go for it here. They're not going to, but like you're on the. I know you're on your own 25, but like you're down 14 points.
I wish you went for this right.
What are your win projections right now? 3%,
The win
4%?
projections say to punt and try to get
Your
to
win
the half
projection
down
says
no score.
3%. You think that the Jets have a 3% chance of winning this game?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Really?
Tim, you're insane. Like trying to
Down 14.
going for it on your own 25 in the
Defense is
first
so
half
good.
is insane.
You can get us 3 and out. You get the ball back just where you punted from in 2 minutes. What are you talking about? It's
Or
the
I-
Yeah, this is what people. I mean, or what happens here could be what happened to the Dolphins in Frankfurt.
I'm a
Where it
proponent of
looked like-
going for it basically every time.
With the league's worst offense.
But you
No,
pu-
just as a matter of principle, I would go for it with.
So you want NFL teams to go for it every single time, and yet you're the guy who punts in Madden.
I don't really punt in Madden anymore.
Oh, really?
I've punted like
I-
fourth. When you say that, it's like it's 4th and 35.
You used to
And I'm
punt
on my
on
own
4th
4.
and 3 because that's
No,
what they do in
no.
the NFL.
No, I punt on like 4th and 35 if I'm on my own 3 or something.
Jeff, do you enjoy how Tim is just straight up lying now?
Jeff is not even listening. Jeff is in his
Madden
own
with them,
world.
So I've never played Madden with them.
See, I have, and I've watched him do these things. Now he's just,
I asked
nah,
him
never
to-
happened.
I asked him today if he was like nervous or excited for the game, and he was just in such a happy mood. And then he showed that he's just in such a happy mood because all he's been doing today is trolling Bills and Dolphins rants.
Hey,
And
he
look-
joined the upvote party on Reddit. He told us.
And
I
he's
did.
so upset. Tim is so upset that Dolphins fans are like, yeah, the season is fine. And I totally agree. Yes, the Dolphins, like, they've had flaws in the big games. But in terms of like the Dolphins taking a step, they've done that this year. The next step is obviously winning one or two of these big games and a playoff game. But if you're a Dolphin fan, I'd argue the team has taken a step. Like in
Yeah,
a way, the
should be really
feels
happy.
like the Bills have taken steps backwards, a step and a half. The Dolphins have definitely elevated.
I mean, the Dolphins
he-
from week 3 or 4 are elevated. The Dolphins right now don't look very good on offense. Defense is getting better, but the offense looks broken.
No, they're at home. They've been amazing, like a lot of teams. I don't know.
Guess we'll see.
So, according to you, there are no good teams besides the Jets in football.
No, the Ravens are awesome. The Chiefs are awesome.
You love San Francisco, and they can't.
Lions,
since you jumped
San-
on their bandwagon,
Li-
they haven't won.
Pardon me, San Francisco, Lions.
You
The
love the
Eagles.
Falcons.
I like the Falcons. What a stupid way that was to lose. I like the Falcons.
What a great, obviously disrespecting Josh Dobbs, calling him stupid win.
I mean, no. I said, and if you watched the show last night, I was very commendatory. I was very
You
happy
were
for him.
not. You were.
No, you
like,
were not.
had
Hey,
your
oh,
arm
Paul-
twisted.
Paul
No,
can
no.
comment on this because he saw it immediately.
I was very commendatory for what Josh Dobbs. That was a really great
let
story.
Paul cook here.
He's still not good, but that
When-
was a great story.
When his name was brought up, you tried to change the subject constantly. You discredited him the entire time. You're like, he's not really a story. No, it's Stroud, and Stroud's the only story.
Which
And then you were
Rob
lucky
agreed
that
with
like
immediately.
Rob kind of agreed with you. But it's like you watched the networks today. Josh Dobbs is the story. He hadn't even taken a snap from the center. He
I
didn't
think it's
know
a really
people's
great story.
names. He didn't know people's names on the team. It's a great
It's
story,
a great
Tim.
story.
Catch the ball, you asshole! Fuck!
Cannot believe this. We're just gonna give the ball.
He had the over 4.5 already. He's dropped 3 of them.
What do you think the score would be if the Jets had Josh Dobbs right now?
I don't think it would have mattered. They had the turnovers and the punt return. I don't think it would matter. I mean, look, the Josh Dobbs story is sweet, but Rob agreed with me on every single one of my points, so I don't see the need to recapitulate them all over again.
Yeah, and Rob was wrong.
If you think so.
Rob was like, here's what I would do if I was running the team. Then I pointed out he's not running the team. He's like, oh yeah, good point.
Just saying.
Well, I don't get what your point is.
Oi.
Blame this all on
Ooh.
Eckler.
Oi. God, Tim, this game is so far
Ooh.
from over, man.
Tell you what, Mahomes gets a roughing the passer on that. That's
He also gets to
borderline.
star in the Subway commercial.
No, but that was, I give credit where it's due.
But
That
was Herbert's fault. Herbert.
yeah, I know,
like,
but that was
fighting.
that was a borderline roughing the passer call
Yeah, but
right
Herbert
there.
was fighting it, so it seemed more violent. I think.
Yes, I agree, but he did slam him to the ground. You can't do that. I don't
See,
like
Herbert
that.
knows how to judo roll.
I don't like that.
Yeah, if Herbert wants to fight and try to break it and get out and throw it, then you have to accept those hits too.
I guess that's right.
Tim, you
'Cause
have
Burrow
ball
had
in
one.
better field position. You got converted
Burrow
that
2 weeks
fourth
ago.
down you wanted to go for.
Yeah, Burrow 2 weeks ago had that. Remember, he was completely wrapped and he just like broke out and I think
Yeah,
he threw a touchdown to.
I would like to see the
Who the
league.
fuck is that guy?
I would like to see the league start blowing whistles more protectively with quarterbacks in the grasp. It's just going to result in them getting hurt.
Well, they all get hurt anyway.
They'll get less hurt
you-
if you don't allow them to fight out of it.
Do you want to compromise? I'll let you have 3 points on this drive, but not 7.
Okay, well, I feel like I would take that at this point.
Maybe that's a bad deal by me then.
I would take 3 points at this stage of the game just to staunch the blood a little bit. Feel like we're just going to run right into the offense, right into the line for a yard. Then we're going to
Yeah,
run
just-
some sort of screen, which will go for 2 yards. And then we'll get a drop on 3rd down, and we'll be no better off than we were.
Oh, is Herbert hurt?
No, it looked like they were sewing his jersey or something.
He's getting a haircut?
I mean, he's
Quit being a hippie? Start being a quarterback?
certainly taken some unnecessarily big hits in this game already.
What's your field goal kickers range.
Zerline from there, basically.
Well, I mean, can you say what you normally say about
I think
Legatron?
he's basically got goal line to goal line coverage. But
Thank you.
in all seriousness, probably the 40-yard line. I'd feel comfortable from the 40-yard line.
Offsides Joey. Doesn't matter.
Oh, your boy
Lazard.
Is he coming back?
Is it offside?
Yeah, I think.
I know, I couldn't see.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, 97. Yeah, he jumped offside. When he's not busy taking penalties for being a dirty player, which he is, or not playing
Or
in
causing,
game,
or
being
forcing
injured.
fumbles.
This game
He is
gonna
forcing
be-
fumbles, but
This game is going to be tied before you know it.
don't feel like you'd react very well.
You're going to throw up.
See, it's crazier than me.
Because he doesn't want his team scored on?
He just said he's going to throw up. It's
Yeah, 'cause
November.
He's nervous.
It's a
He's
regular
passionate.
season game in November.
He's like the clam chowder of this show. He feels the passion, Tim.
I want to congratulate you, Jeff, on your great trivia victory, I guess, over Cam. I hear you did a great job.
Yeah.
Jeff's not in any mood to answer right now.
We're doing the show here. Okay, looks like we're doing the show. What do you expect the outcome to be? I could use a field goal. Oh, sick hands, Delvin. Why did they play this guy?
I personally believe I'm being trolled at this point every time Dalvin Cook comes in the game. I don't understand what circumstance in which Michael Carter isn't a better option. If you're looking to give Brees Hall a blow,
Oh, shit.
why
They got Steffi Graf coming on. What a
why?
pull.
Yeah, but we have Jeff not answering questions and lounging on a couch. So, like,
There's so
Oh,
much
Dalvin Cook
time
remains in the game.
why not? Getting closer to the field goal zone seems like a good time.
Yeah, Jeff, you should probably calm down. You're up 14 against Zach Wilson. Like, these are good times.
Hey, Paul, I remember your team was at 14
Yeah,
against Zach Wilson on Monday Night Football, too.
I guess, and yeah, the Jets or the Bills and the Chargers have a lot of similarities in terms of being very sad.
Yeah, but what it required to lose that game, Paul, was that Allen had to throw the ball to the Jets 3 times.
And that crowd was electric on opening night.
Oh, it sure was. That
Isn't
crowd
throwing
will.
the ball to the Jets the same as like 3 and out. Like
Was that a
25
penalty on
times.
Lazard?
Somebody was illegally lined up. I could have been.
I believe it was on Lazard again.
But yeah, that night was electric. And the crowd basically willed the Jets to a victory that night because it wasn't like the players themselves should have had any business winning that game. I felt like they won. I know this is going to sound conceited. I kind of felt they won that game for me. That game.
That is very conceited.
I know it sounds conceited. I kind of felt
That's
they
real
won
main character stuff.
I know the consequences of saying, but I really felt that night, that game, they were winning it for me. Because I was prepared at that point for an 0-17 season. So to get that win and it not be 1-16, like
I want to
like
get
the annoying thing is I have some great artwork for this game if it goes the other way, but I
Tweet it out right now.
Absolutely not.
Send it to Paul so we can give the live viewers a taste. That'd be
No,
really cool to do for the people watching.
Absolutely not.
Why
That's
not? That
bad.
would be cool for the people. I
that's
thought
bad
you were the man of the people.
I just feel like that's bad
Little
luck.
fix.
That's smart on third down. I guess you're just cutting off a few extra yards, kick a field goal.
Man, we need those field goals. Michael Hurricane Carter trying to get into it with his one snap today.
Zach should have ran with that.
I thought he was
I
going
agree.
to.
He had 10 yards. It's not the first down, but he had 10 yards. 10 yards we could have used.
Well, 10 yards would have been the first down.
What I thought it was 4th and 13. Was it
But
not?
every time, no, they cut into a bit. Every time Michael Carter's on the field, it's a better choice than Dalvin Cook.
All right, there's one.
All right. Well, we won't be shut
Way
out.
to go.
Won't be shut out.
Oh, what if they win 15-14? and they carry the kicker off on their shoulders again, Tim.
That would be just desserts for Geoff calling that one of the most humiliating moments
It
in
was
franchise
humiliating.
history.
It
When they
was.
carried- No, it wasn't. It was
It
charming.
really was.
I thought it was great.
That they carried a kicker off in a meaningless game against the Dolphins.
Against an arch rival to carry the kicker off after he won it, that was pretty awesome.
Jeff, it looks like you need a shot of Tito's back there.
Yeah.
Like,
Feed Jeff some liquor.
Or
Yeah.
Red Bull or something.
take a little bit of the edge off.
My commitment to going on this treadmill for the first half was a terrible idea.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't know.
you
I don't know
have to
what you're
finish
up
it.
to there.
Well, I was going to do it to get my steps in today. Didn't realize it was going to be a 3-hour first half.
Well, but then you can call it quits here with 8 minutes to go
Tim,
in the
do
second
I-
quarter.
Do I look like a quitter? Not you. You've already quit on this game.
I haven't quit on it. And no one will say I did quit
You
on
sound like it.
it. I just don't think it's going to go my way, and that's okay. It doesn't mean it's not going to. I didn't think the Bills game would go my way. I didn't think we'd come back in the Chiefs game, and we lost that game, but, you know.
Oh, do people want to guess what I'm going to be at in terms of miles by the end of this half? There's a game we can play. Over under how many? You guys can guess if you'd like.
I don't
I
even know,
started
you
it
know.
the second we came on air.
I mean, I could guess. I'm really the only person participating in this show.
Paul's participating.
That's true.
I'm
Paul's
popping
also
in.
participating. Wonder what I'm
I
glad
would,
the coin's not here because he would just be being sassy and back talking.
I'm gonna say 15,000 steps.
Oh, I was going to say I'll have to check my phone afterwards, but in terms of miles,
Oh,
I have no idea.
I don't know. How long has it been? What time did we went live at 8 Eastern?
No, yeah.
15. So someone said 15 miles. I'm not running.
No, that
Yeah,
would
he's
be
not
crazy.
Roger Bannister.
Yeah, but it's probably still
Probably
flirting with 9 and
10K.
10.
Probably 10 or 10K maybe.
No, we'll see by the end of this.
I don't know. Which would be
So
what?
8 minutes left in the
miles?
half.
There's
What's
still
that?
timeouts
6
and
point-
2-minute warnings.
Yeah, what's that? 6 miles? 6 miles, 10 kilometers? Is that right? Or 7.5?
Yeah, because it's 1.4 kilometers a mile, right?
0.6. So 6.25.
Is
Yeah,
there?
miles would be 10K.
I'm not comfortable.
I'm hoping we get the ball back in this half, but I'm not sure if we're going to.
No, you
I
probably
want to-
will.
You're gonna get the ball back in
5 minutes? I don't know. We might get it back in a meaningless way. Where
Well,
like you
6
take a
minutes,
knee
for
or
one
throw the
thing.
ball away.
Dude, we've gone
But
3 and out.
5:57 is more 6 minutes than 5 minutes.
If we have a first down with 3 minutes left, I would be thrilled. Like thrilled.
Look at these numbers. Herbert, third all time in passing yards, fourth all time in touchdowns, and tied for last in playoff wins in his career. Crazy.
Oh, I have heartburn.
People are concerned you're having a stroke, Jeff.
No,
They should.
Don't,
Yeah.
they don't know me.
You don't know me.
Oh, he caught it. Well, Tim, if he doesn't get to over 4 now, it's coming back to.
Maybe.
Wait.
Jets could have been
If
offside.
if he doesn't get the over 4.5 receptions, I feel like I capped it right.
Yeah. But then a lot of dump offs. I think this is probably against the Jets.
Pushing on the Jets, holding.
Hands to the face.
Blocking.
Is this added on to the end, or is this negate the play?
No, it'll be an automatic first down.
Yeah, but is it at? It'll be an
It-
automatic first down, but is it added?
No, it wipes the play out, becomes an automatic first down.
Ah, great.
No, isn't it? I don't.
I thought it was from where the penalties is set. It's an automatic first down, but assessed from like where you got to. But you usually know the rules better than I do.
Yeah, I believe. I mean, I know it's an automatic first down. I don't know whether they actually
No,
grant.
they didn't count the play, Pat.
I don't think they do on those plays.
Heck, we're screwing me. He has one catch. One catch.
Think of the air yards.
Well, he has very few air yards.
That's true.
I want this drive to get to at least midfield.
That's your expectation now?
No, I want
Just to
like,
midfield?
I just want to get to midfield so we could pin them deep, I guess.
I'd love to see you take a shot here. Take a shot. Be
No.
gutsy.
They got time. Ooh.
Oh, fucking.
Is
guy.
there like
Nice.
is the ball boy eating KFC on the sidelines and greasing up the ball? Why can no one catch?
Well, that Sauce got his hands in between Guyton's hands, I do believe.
Are you just saying that, or did you see that?
That's what I saw live. We'll see the replay.
No.
That is precisely what happened. Sauce got his hand in between Guyton's hands.
He pulled his thumb. He had the ball. That's a drop. The ball hit him in the stomach.
Everything.
Yes,
is
he should have
third
caught
and
it, but
long.
it
We're,
was-
like just dead. What the fuck? Who was that to? Was that to the fullback? No,
That was
must
the
be
Guyton.
guy running on the field.
Or was it
Yeah.
Allen? I thought it was 15 they threw to.
Yeah, it was
I
to
saw a
Guyton.
dude running on the field, but he was part of punt coverage after the loser play.
Now, let's see if we can block a punt. That'd be
We
nice.
can't even get a first down. This game is so live.
That was the Guyton.
It was the Guyton drive.
Dickless.
Well, Tim, they were able to run 1 minute and 20 seconds off the clock.
This is where we need one of those big Brees Hall or Garrett Wilson plays that they can break.
I hate this half.
You hate they're winning 14-3.
Yeah, like I wish. If you'd like, I'd reverse things completely. Make me up 14-3 with everything's gone your way and my way. And,
Have you seen these chains for each of the teams? I think Postman Ted's wearing one tonight. They're horrible. I hate them
Well,
so much.
I should have known on opening night when Woody had that chain on that said Woody that things were not
No,
going
but
to
they're
go
making-
well for the
But
Jets.
they were making like by team chains now.
Yeah, it all is like a cheap facsimile of like 4 or 5 years ago when the Miami Hurricanes were
You
good.
went empty
And they had the
backfield
turnover
on-
chain.
You went empty backfield on first down, eh?
Yeah, just to freak you out.
Okay, let's make a third down show up here. Okay, third and 4.5, fiver, 4.5,
Yeah.
fiver.
Safe.
Got to establish it here.
Well, I don't hate that if
Establishing
you're,
the
if you're no, I don't hate that if you're setting yourself up for a more manageable
punt?
third down.
Why are you trying to play for third down?
Because you have to know what your limitations.
Yeah, but we're the Chargers' shitty defense, buddy.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
you were just
you get
talking
Zach
about
Wilson.
that.
You get
Target.
you get Zach Wilson though. I would
Just
go to
like-
Lazard here on third down if I could.
Not Garrett Wilson.
Wilson. Well, I mean, I like anytime you go to Garrett Wilson's a good idea, but Lazard here is probably going to get single coverage.
You're right. It's not him. It's
That's
Xavier
Gibson.
again.
That's Gibson. Mr. Monday Night.
Is that what they're calling him?
God.
That's what I'm going to call him. He was the hero of the last time we played on Monday night. All right. Well, that's I believe now more third down conversions than we had the entire game against the Giants.
At least
I'm
passing.
curious if anyone wants to do the legwork on this. If you had same game parlayed every passing option on the Giants under the past 2 weeks, would you have won?
I can't imagine how you couldn't have.
Like throw Barkley out of it. Don't
The
include
only one who
Barkley.
could screw you would have been Wandale.
Even his touchdown was what, like 17 yards?
No, that's probably
have
his
been his
over,
over.
right?
Yeah,
That's probably his
that's
over. Although I like Wandale, to be fair. I think he's got a lot of upside, but they don't use him correctly. Like he was a talented player in college.
Once again, people should smash the like and sub to the channel. Sub to the channel if you want to comment in the chat. We got a lot of chat on the go. Thanks everyone again for tuning in.
Dropped it.
Oh, come on, Alan.
Your boy. You know what Alan loves doing? Throwing it on the ground.
What was the over-under in this game again?
40 and a half.
Yeah. I took under 39 and a half. I'd like to get a few Herbert rushing attempts, though. That'd be nice.
I wish he turned into an athlete.
You were calling him an athlete earlier.
Well, I want him to run more because we can't do anything. So let's try that. I need off the field right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a sack.
Tuli. Second round USC. Tuli.
That's a
Yeah,
very
let's
nice.
give
That was
him
a,
a warning.
that was a very nice. That was a,
Jeff has turned into my old roommate.
yeah,
He's just saying players' names
Eric.
and where they went to college.
Yeah, that is an Eric move. That was a lovely swim move by him to get that sack.
He's been a lovely pick. He's been a nice pick.
Yeah, it was a nice play.
2-minute warning.
I really wish we hadn't given up that punt return touchdown. Those 7 points are going to be so crucial.
Or those fumbles.
Well, yeah, but the punt return touchdown was a direct blink and at 7 points sort of thing. Anyway, whatever.
This game is horrible, by the way.
Yeah, it's been a very poorly played game by both teams.
Oh, look at those sad Jets kids.
Well, rough. I mean, I feel for them. Are you ready for the Eastern and Western Canadian finals?
In what?
The CFL, of course.
Oh, good Lord.
I remember you telling me that Morency used to insist that the CFL playoffs be on one of the TVs on a football Sunday.
Yes.
Didn't
We had
matter
money
if
on it, in
didn't matter how
fairness.
many games there were. Ticats and Alouettes had to be on.
I told him he could go home and watch the game since I controlled the remote. It's like we got those people kicked out of the Dogs Bullocks that time who wanted to throw in the Grey Cup.
Gabe's all in on the BC Lions these days.
Well,
because
he's in on
he
all
lives in
things-
Vancouver.
Yeah, like when he was all in on the Raptors. Although every place he travels to, they win championships.
And then I saw like he was up at like 4 a.m. on Saturday tweeting about people disrespecting the Vancouver Canucks. I love Morency so much. I love him so much.
Why are people disrespecting the Vancouver Canucks?
He's like, I don't know. He was making fun of like NHL odds makers.
What is Dexcom?
I don't know. I was going to ask you what it was.
What
I
is
think it's
it?
for diabetes.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're
Or
right.
it's a secret way to get 5G into your blood, Jeff. That's what your friend from Rumble told me.
I would like to say I found it disingenuous that Pizzola made fun of my Halloween take and then went on like a unhinged like
You're talking about Robin's right. Rob and Cam were 1,000%
no, but
correct on that show.
Tim, I think you're
So
not
do you agree? Do you agree with Cam that kids should go to bars to
That was
social
no,
skills?
no, but does it seem like the younger generations seem extremely antisocial? Yes.
But Tim, I think you would have to agree with me if you were trying to be fair and balanced that like once we were inside the week of Halloween, I was pretty much complimenting everyone's decorations. I just wasn't going to compliment them on October 1st or something.
You're right. I'd still think that's being selective, but you're right. You weren't like extremely anti-Halloween, although you were liking stuff within a week of Halloween about outdoor decorations and being bitter about them because you felt like you should have had them up too.
No, well, you were posting things. People like were then sending us like the most like exorbitant setups.
Yeah, they were cool. And I'm telling you, by the way, people, if you had photos from earlier last week of your dog in a costume, don't be afraid to send it to Jeff. He loves those photos. Feel
Honestly,
free to tag Jeff in all of those photos of your pet dressed up in interesting and cool costumes.
shame
Jeff
on those
loves
people.
it. Jeff
Call the
loves it.
call the
Don't
Humane Society.
Don't hesitate to tweet at G Fienberg 17 all of your
People are-
animals in costume photos.
People are really going in on you in the chat here, Tim, about your comments about how kids are antisocial and you're afraid to make a phone call.
Me
Tim,
being
would you let
antisocial
us
has
run
no
that at the
bearing on
half?
other people.
Like
being
if we run
antisocial.
on first down, are you calling it?
Oh yeah, if you told me that the way this disaster of a game has been, and I'm only going to be down 11
Yes,
at the half,
a catch.
yeah, I would take being down 11 at the half.
What a hero.
Tim, don't call your timeout. Let us burn this whole clock.
I wish I had that type of control.
I want to go to the half.
Tim docks Geoff.
What? Everyone knows what his
That's what
Twitter
people are
handle
saying.
is. G Fienberg 17. Everyone knows his Twitter handle. My question is, at what point
Not
will your Twitter handle turn into G Fienberg 10?
You're using timeouts. I want to get to the locker room so bad.
I bet you do. I do too.
Guy's asking if I'm on an incline or not. Give me a fucking break. If you walk on not an incline on a treadmill, it walks for you.
Yeah, but there are some people for whom they're not able to walk on an incline. Walking flat is what's necessary for joints or various issues. So,
are you referring to yourself?
No, I'm not one of those people. But there are some people for whom an incline is just not a live option.
Like if you're in a wheelchair?
Again, no, and you know that. Don't be mean.
I don't know. It'd be hard to go up. Like maybe that's like quick Olympic training. Set that thing at 4 and just be tough. Be jacked like that guy who wins the gold medal every time.
Of course.
Rick Hansen? Is that the guy?
I mean, he used to
First
win
down.
gold medals, but yeah, now they're going to regret having called those timeouts. I'll tell you that right now.
You called one timeout.
Yeah, they shouldn't have called it. They should have let it go.
I agree. No,
I'm not so sure you would have come out throwing on third down if we hadn't called timeout.
If you would have let us take that to the locker room,
I think you would have just ran it on. I think you probably would have run it.
I agree, but then you would have called the timeout after third down.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, probably, given the circumstances.
Throw it to Eckler. Oh,
Oh, come on. That's Whitehead.
that would have been Mr. Monday Night.
Another
right
Mr.
there.
Monday Night. Oh, should have had that one. Ugh.
How many Mr.
Tim,
Monday
can I
Nights
ask
can
you
there
a
be?
question? If we run right now, would you call a timeout?
I wouldn't. Oh, you got to hold on to that one, man. Ah. Even
You
three
guys
more.
got a little ahead of me.
Even 3 more points would have been nice.
I mean, Allen could have caught that too. It hit him in the hands first.
He could have, but I don't know. Maybe Herbert's throwing the ball too hard or something this evening. You see enough drops around you. You have to start to wonder what's the common denominator.
Yeah, but it's been drops for the Jets too.
Not as many, but yeah, Jets drop it every
I
week.
mean, Lazard has dropped 3.
The Jets drop it every week, though.
But like Brees Hall fumbled a toss to him.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, they greased up the ball.
You gonna take a shot here, Jeff, or are you just gonna throw it
I would
away or
throw a
run?
bomb. I would throw a bomb that's like a punt, maybe. I wouldn't be against if it's like an
Oh,
intercept.
you do the Josh Allen special? Throw it away.
Man,
The half that will never end.
well, it's just
It
the
was on and
Chargers.
on.
I mean, I have perfectly good excuses for why my offense is terrible. I don't know why Jeff's offense is as bad as it
Your
is.
defense is the best we've played.
Oh,
I'm not happy.
Tim, the Jets are going to pull a vintage Patriots here. Score a touchdown here, score a touchdown to open the half and be winning.
They're not going to. I think if this is like close to a touchback, I don't think they take a snap.
You think
Oh,
they
it's
really?
not.
I wouldn't.
Oh, did they touch that?
Yes.
Did
Thank
that
you,
touch
Gibson.
37?
No,
Thank you, Xavier.
he should have fair caught that. Okay, now I think you just got to take a knee.
I have
they
to
say they
pee
have
so
2
bad.
timeouts, 47 seconds.
You got Zach Wilson. He turns the ball over too much. You would be out of your
McDaniel
mind.
would run 9 plays.
If you want to run the ball with Brees Hall because he can break one, sure. But other than that,
You're down.
Other than that, it would be very irresponsible football to do
I
anything
still
other
want to
than
sit on the deep ball. I do not want to give you. I'll give you something underneath for free. I think you guys might throw deep here or something.
You were about to go for it on fourth
Yeah, but
and
circumstances-
four from the same
circumstances are
spot.
far different.
All
All
right,
right,
no.
41 seconds left.
Just run the ball, Zach.
Context
20
is king.
yards. Oh, Lazard drop.
Was that a drop or was that good D?
I know, it looked like it hit him in the chest.
Yeah, it looked like it hit him in the face.
I don't think so. I think the defensive back had his hand in there first.
Marlowe? Like from the wire?
We'll see on the replay here.
See here.
Oh, you're right.
Hey, it hit his hand.
Yeah, defensive back. Good play.
Oh, sorry, Tiller. That was our draft pick. That was Jasir.
Yeah, you could reach out for the ball and grab it.
Oh, that's a good play, though, Tim. The Chargers are dumb enough to take like a 50-yard PI, so you should.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be throwing it like this. They're going to end up punting it back and giving you a chance at a field goal or something. It's so stupid when you have a quarterback who's not good to run offensive plays here. It's such a minus.
But you have
play.
an
So
an awesome
minus
defense.
Tim.
You have
So
an awesome
minus EV.
defense.
who
Pat,
they would that you can't think like that.
sorry,
That's-
I need
that's
to
what
get-
You
there's
don't
30
think that you
seconds
should hold on.
left.
You don't think you should
All it
try to
takes is
score
one
points.
punt on a team that you already gave up a punt return touchdown for them to get 6 yards and a chance at a field goal, 10 yards and a chance. It's irresponsible football.
I guess
That's
people in the
fucking-
chat
It's
have
managing
it.
it.
football,
It's managing
pal.
a team like a moron, like a chump. That's what a chump does. Is what they've done on this
What?
drive.
Oh, give me a break. They're trying to score points. At least give
How
them
does it?
that.
How does it feel like to recommend football plays that are dumb? Because that's what you have been doing on this drive.
Really? So you think they should have taken 2 knees? And
I
got
would've.
there? Well, if they could have taken 2 knees, the Chargers could have called timeouts and got the
There's-
ball back.
The Chargers would not have called timeout.
Pat,
They'd have
can
been
I tell
happy
you
to go to half.
something? Pat, can I tell you something? This has been the slowest, most annoying, exhausting half. I want to give you credit for walking the whole time. Okay. Congratulations, friend. And before
Not
we
a
get
problem.
there, I bet your boy Doug Gim this week 40-1. Who else should
He's
I bet?
40-1.
Well, now he's might
I
be
saw-
30. Now he might be 33, but I bet him at Phillip Rivers this morning at 40. It was the
I
only-
saw like 12 people pulled out. I was like, I didn't want to fucking look at this.
That's the most worst tournament ever.
The worst ever.
It's a really I'm sure field strength, official field strength, it might be the worst of like the actual 2023 calendar. But there's people who do that, not me. Just catch the punt.
Can't believe you want him to take knees.
Okay, I would throw like
Great. It's going to cost us. We're so stupid to run plays. You just anyway.
So
It's
should
just
they force? Should they force?
irresponsible with
You,
41
you
seconds
just
left. I'm
you
going to make
wanted
my
them to
point, and then
go-
you can make yours. I'm going to make
you-
my
what's
point
your
first.
point? You wanted them to go
With
for it
41
on fourth
seconds,
down in their own end.
Are you going to let me make my point? Or you're going to keep
But you don't
needlessly
have a
interrupting
point.
me.
Yeah, you don't
You're just
have
going
a
to keep
point.
needlessly interrupting me.
Go ahead.
With 41
You
seconds
have
left.
no point, pal.
All right, whatever. I'm going to be
No, no
proven
one ag- no one agrees with
100%. I'm going to be proven 100% right here.
Oh, so
When
you
they
so
hit
you're
like
an
a
out,
seven-
so you are a results
No,
based person here.
But when something is very likely to happen and then it happens, I'm allowed to say, "Oh, look, it happened."
throw a bomb. Not a bomb, like a 20-yard, just throw it.
I hope they go to the end zone with Guyton.
No, just it's just pure mismanagement of time. It's like you don't know how to coach.
Time out.
You
time
have to
out.
know your actual weapons and your team. You either give.
So how are they going to score points in this game?
You're not going to with 41 seconds left. You're not going to do it. Not pin back. You
They
just
scored
simply
points
friggin'
against the
regroup.
Giants, and
You
how
just
many-
that was at the
how long
end
did that
of
take?
the game.
This is the end of the half.
You just no. It's irresponsible. You want to give the ball to Brees so he can break one on the ground, whatever. But that's it.
Can we throw on the exact same play?
You're probably going to, and you're
Should.
probably going to get a first down and get the points, and it'll be 100% because the Jets were reckless. Recklessness always costs you in football.
But you're down. You're losing.
That's part of the problem. They have been reckless with the football.
We only need like 10 yards to try.
Mm-hmm. As exactly as I was saying 15 minutes
we
ago.
can try it. We can try it. We can try it. It's worth trying.
Oh yeah, you got to try it. It's what a 50.
53,
yarder?
54, Dicker the kicker.
Yeah. 35-yard line is a 52
Pat, I have
yarder.
a question. Were you planning on taking a break during halftime after your walk, or you're gonna
Did you want to take a break?
I mean, I'm gonna need air for 5 minutes. I don't know about you.
No, you can take. We can throw up the thumbnail and take 5, take 10, come back, regroup.
That
All
can
right,
be
this would
done.
a nice omen. Why is my punter out there? Oh, he's holding. Yeah, I was like, what are you showing the punter, not the kicker?
Maybe they're going to drop kick it. Morons. Exactly what I feared was going to happen. It's what happens. That type of reckless aggression costs teams. There's no defense for it.
I think you did nothing wrong. We're so good
Yeah.
at taking penalties.
I mean, obviously did something wrong. The exact thing I feared came to pass. The exact thing I feared came to pass.
You're right, but
So,
Alan-
scrape the eggs off your face.
It's
And,
really,
let me
it's
have my
really still a
moment.
terrible take. This is
No, it's
that would be-
objectively
that would-
correct.
no, that was what we
It's not
would
up for
call the
debate.
That would be the anti-analytics take.
No, it most certainly is not. Analytics
is.
would not recommend the New York
Yes,
Jets.
analytics
Zach
would
Wilson.
recommend you take 3 knees.
They would not with Zach Wilson. They would. That's not up for question. Not up for debate. We're going to be on 17-3 because our team is reckless. Yeah,
That's the greatest kick in Chargers history.
that's great.
That's the
Good
best
job,
field
guys.
goal
I hope.
since John
I
Carney.
hope we lose by 3.
Cocktails up.
I
I'm
hope
gonna
we lose
pee
by
and
3
get air.
because we have very,
Pat-
very, very dumb coaches.
Yo, honestly,
understand
first
the
half
sport.
MVP is Pat's walking. Like, holy shit.
That
Way
was
to
good
go,
walking.
Bob. That was the
very good walking.
slowest. The clock did not run. It stopped every fucking play in that half, and Pat walked.
So what do you got for Miles?
11, 9, not 10.
You don't
'cause I'm
want-
between.
It's miles, not kilometers.
7 miles.
You guys don't do long walks.
7.5.
Well, I don't do anything in miles. I'm not American. I would have done it in kilometers.
Aren't all treadmills set to miles?
No, they're not.
I think
I think
I've
set it
ever
to
used
whatever
outside
you
of
want.
outside of Europe. I've never been on a
The ones here in
treadmill
my
that does
building are
kilometers.
set to kilometers.
Gross.
Well, again, that's
5.98.
how most people do things.
It's not how most people do
It is how most people do things. A very,
Tim,
very,
at-
very, very,
Tim, at
very,
every
very
gym you go
small
to
minority
in
of people in the world
Canada,
use
in
miles.
Canada,
No.
have miles per hour at the gym.
Not true.
That is true. I mean, I think that shows that I go to the gym and you don't.
I mean, my gym upstairs. Again, I don't know what.
So the
point you
gym in
think you're
your
making.
building, someone set it to kilometers per hour.
Both
I'm
the
saying when you
machines are
go
set
to
to
gyms,
kilometers.
what's that?
Yeah, both of the machines are set in kilometers.
Yeah, so someone went in and changed them over to kilometers.
Of course they
Go
should.
To a,
We live in
Go to
Canada.
to a
What
gym.
moron wants to know their miles? We do things in kilometers. Why would you want to know your miles? I'm not in the United
Because-
States. Why would I want
See,
to know
that-
miles? How
there's
many
a-
fathoms did you walk? It's about as practical of a question.
Well, it's not, because there's a psychological aspect to it. You think you're doing more with kilometers. You do like 5 kilometers. Like, that's nothing. This is just like 3 miles. You do 5 miles. That's a real effort.
Well, yeah, 5 miles is more than 5 kilometers, of course.
Yeah, but you want to shrink it down so you have more to push for.
I mean, the standard
Kilometers
unit
is
of
the easy way out.
measurement in all athletics is meters and kilometers.
Yeah, but I'm not running track here.
No, but I'm just saying, like, no one measures.
I'm just saying
anything in yards and miles.
everything is, all the treadmills, elliptical machines, whatever it is, Stairmasters that you will use at chain gyms across North America will all be set in miles per hour.
Okay. I mean, I think that's not been my experience, but I'll leave it to you to say that. Sure.
Is your experience the ones in your building?
No, I mean, I know that I have used machines at Good Life that are in kilometers.
You haven't, unless you've changed it to kilometers. It's not in kilometers.
Well, maybe I have. I mean, if I certainly could, I would.
I mean, you can change it over.
Yeah, if I can, I certainly would have done that. I don't care about my miles or yards. Who cares about that? Like I said, I want to know what my normal numbers are.
What are your normal numbers?
No, like I can understand what 10 kilometers is. You tell me you went 6 miles, that's a meaningless length of distance. I can't estimate how far 3 miles away is. You ask me 10 kilometers away, Much
You,
easier
you
for
could
me to
you
understand that.
really you could estimate how long 10 kilometers away is.
I can actually either by
What's 10 kilometers away from your house right now?
well, 10 kilometers away from here would be the Rotary,
So my house.
more or less. That'd be about 10K away.
When you say more or less my house, what do you mean?
Well, like more or less. Your house is not quite at the Rotary.
So that's officially at the Rotary then. 10
But the Rotary is a
kilometers away
little
from your
longer.
house?
I bet you it's about that. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to actually Google Map it
All
right
right,
now.
I'm curious to hear this. Oh, I'm getting texts that saying that Sack, Wilson, and Herbert are the same quarterback.
Well, I mean, I can't say I completely disagree. So it is, wow, I'm pretty close. Depending on the route, either 9.1 or 10 flat kilometers.
I got 7.8.
Yeah, but if you
to-
put into your directions, and I did,
Yeah.
from my address,
To the Rotary?
the fastest route is 13 minutes, 9.1 kilometers. The second one is 14 minutes, 10 kilometers.
Okay.
So
Nailing it. You
that's-
were correct about that.
So I'm far more able to like it's like long distances too. If you tell me something's 100 kilometers away, I can imagine what that is. If you say something's
should tra-
100 miles away,
what you
I'd
should
have
do
trouble with
is
that.
change everything over to miles and then do in miles what you normally do in kilometers.
I mean, I know I understand what you're saying that it's in order to push a person further. I totally get that, but I'm just more comfortable looking at the metrics that I understand.
Yeah, but put it down because when you're doing miles and it's a lot less, you don't feel like you're doing anything when you look at the number. That's the whole thing.
What you've said makes total sense. I get that, but
The Rotary was a really
I don't
good,
need that.
the Rotary was a really good spot to say is 10 kilometers away so that you don't dox yourself. Because it literally goes in 5 different directions in that exact spot.
That's true, isn't it?
Well done, Top Cat.
I guess I dox myself. I live in one of those 5 directions.
There's a few Rotaries around here though, so they don't know which
More
one.
and more all the time. More and more all the time.
Well, there's only one Rotary.
But only one
It's-
because it's so old. We call it the Rotary.
Yes.
But yes, I don't know
All
what
right.
the Rotary Club was about, though. I don't know if that was about Rotaries or.
Are we going to take 10?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
All right, let's take 10, Paul. Throw up the graphic. We'll see everyone back. Smash the like. Sub to the channel while you are here. Continue to share the show around. We'll be back for round 2. Geoff might not make it back. He might be passed out outside.
All right. So Pat is not with us at the moment. So we are back here. It's the second half. The Jets got the ball to start the half, and they have been making great progress, matriculating the ball down the gridiron here to start the third quarter. Bosa left 3 plays ago with what looked like a bit of I think it was a knee. He is still on the sidelines. I haven't seen him sub in since. So it's probably a very pivotal drive right here. If the Jets come up with anything other than a touchdown, I think the Chargers are going to develop a great deal of momentum from that fact. Conversely, if the Jets score a touchdown, they'll be but 7 points back in a game that they have been utterly dominated in. Probably save this drive. So, but this is also where Zach loves to either get sacked or throw interceptions. So I will not be surprised if the result of this play is indeed a field goal.
Yes, Zach.
Oh, Mac. You're paying him all that money. It's about time he does something.
What's up, Paul? Do you need me to move my new camera shot? Oh, look, it says
No, I
Jeff
should
who
be able
can't
to
score
handle
points,
it.
trying to score points.
They're attempting
Gotta
to,
hold
but
the
they just got
Jets.
sacked.
We gotta hopefully we can hold the Jets to just giving them the field goal we took before the half, I guess.
Need more of those over field goals.
3rd and 15. We could take a penalty.
Bosa's
here.
back in the game.
Sick play.
Yeah, he held on to it too long.
Tim just made fun of Bosa right before you got back. So
I didn't make fun of him. I said he was out of the game because he was for 4 consecutive plays after he sort of limped off a bit.
So he got hurt and Tim was laughing at him?
No, I didn't make fun of him. I simply was giving people an update as to where we were.
Tim was doing his best Mike Tirico.
Yes, I was just doing
he did a great
straight
job.
play-by-play.
He did a very good
Thank
job.
you.
He
Thank
deserves
you, Paul.
credit.
Thank you.
Tim is helping out the
Tim pinched
visually
hit.
impaired.
Pat, what do you a cola? What do you got there?
I have a G0.
Oh, G0.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
after all
Oh,
that
that-
walking, get those electrolytes.
Oh, yeah, gotta rehydrate.
I
Carb
have
up a little bit.
second pumpkin beer that I'm working on.
You're gonna be fucking trash, pal.
Now that's the extent of the pumpkin beers that I'll have tonight. This one's actually really good.
What are you digging into next? Oh,
This
I
would be
turned my iPad up, not down.
It's a 5-minute field goal. I should be relieved, but I'm not.
Yeah, doesn't really do much for me. I bet we needed to score a touchdown there if we're going to do something. But like usual, Zach held on to the ball too long.
Tim, if you stay in this fight, we will present you the opportunity to win this fight.
I mean, maybe, but
It's the Chargers. Of course, it's going to come down to the final drive for one of the teams.
I don't feel that's true. Unless the Chargers turn the ball over, this game is sort of on a particular trajectory.
I'd be so happy to get my own 5-minute field goal right now.
Of course you would. I'd be happy for a muffed kickoff that the Jets recover,
You just want some muff in the game? Is what you're saying?
and then a touchdown, then another muffed kickoff. And we're just going to spend our whole time here talking about all the things we'd like to see happen in an ideal world. Like, well, yeah, like I don't know how that's riveting television.
What did you get for a snack, Tim?
I didn't get a snack. I just got a second pumpkin beer.
Oh, drinking on an empty stomach.
Someone ordered this guy a pizza
No, I had stew for supper, so I had a meal.
party.
Yeah, it was
Homemade.
tasty. It was
Is
lamb.
cold? Is it stew weather? yet?
Yeah, it's getting to that point. It was like 2 or 3 degrees today. I had lamb stew. It was delicious.
Were you like George
Sounds
Bush?
great.
You went up to the Krusty Burger drive-through and tried to order a stew?
No, you just you sear the cubed beef, and then you simmer it with a little bit of stock, and then you add in the onion and the carrot and potato later, and you get yourself a stew going.
I went upstairs and talked to my wife. She's just like, the only thing I heard was, you have to fucking catch that, you piece of shit. I was
Gee,
like,
I wonder who yelled that.
Oh, sorry.
no, that was me.
No, it was Pat when
And
Eckler dropped
she
one
can't
of his.
hear you guys. You guys are on like you
Oh, I
might
thought
hear
maybe
her
she was
in the back.
watching.
No, And she was like, well, because she never watches. She hasn't seen a single thing I've ever done. She's like, is that how you talk on the internet? And I was like, yeah, it's kind of the whole thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of extreme profanity.
What hat are you wearing this? No hat? That's the move?
Well, I got other hats here in the repertoire I haven't put on yet.
You should put the France hat back on. That one was real lucky.
This one?
I think it was 3 fumbles with that hat.
Yeah.
And Nick Guthrie in the chat makes a good point. You do all that for stew, but you microwave eggs.
Yeah, but I'm not here to say the microwave eggs are great. They're not. But if I'm going to make a stew, I'm going to make a good one. Because it requires my attention. I got to stand around while it's simmering and stuff.
Are you saying you wouldn't do that for an egg?
I mean, yes, but it's an extra dish I got to dirty. And it's like, I don't care that much about eggs. Like, who cares?
Then why eat them? Why eat them then?
It's good protein. Fills you up. It's good for you.
Just grab some of this lunch meat and you'll be good to go.
I have some lunch meat in my fridge.
Have that instead of microwaving eggs.
But
You think
eggs
the
are better.
Chargers
Eggs are better for you.
6 points in this half.
Eggs are very high in cholesterol.
Yeah, but if you don't put a bunch of salt and pepper on them, they're certainly healthy. There's a bunch of salt on them.
Just buy the
Healthier
thing
than
full of-
sandwich meats.
Buy the thing full of egg whites.
I've done that in the past. That's okay. They're fine.
You get all your nitrates from the deli meats. And
Nitrates.
salt intake.
You got to have your nitrates.
All right, what do we need here? We need some Eckler catches because 17 targets in the first half wasn't enough for him.
I need a 5-minute field goal.
I could use.
We need another. We need a field goal somewhere between these two teams. Herbert to run 3 times. That'd be nice. What's Jerry Everett at for?
I could use 1 turnover.
What does Everett have for yardage? I didn't even look. 20? Oh, there's Keenan. Is that his
Nah.
like first catch?
3rd and 4.
No, he caught one on the drive where they got the
Oh, that's
touchdown
right.
at the end of the half.
Or the field goal at the end of the half.
Yeah,
you're right.
field goal. Sorry, yeah. I'm excited for that Bills Broncos game next Monday night.
Somehow Keenan has 4 catches. I don't recall seeing 4 catches.
We're going to
Yeah.
answer your 5-minute field goal with a 1-minute 3 and out.
Your lips to
Everett.
God's ears.
2 for 18. All right, well, let's get Everett on the board here.
Oh, I feel gross.
You said you got a treadmill next to you. Go for a walk. Sweat it out. He dropped it again.
God damn it.
It's ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
What are we doing here?
Oh, we're going to lose. Oh, God.
Ridiculous.
What are you doing? We're going to lose.
He's the Alan Lazard of the Chargers.
I need this quarter to end.
We just need
I mean, he was-
Gibson not to fumble the ball.
He was lucky Sauce didn't pick that off when he tipped it up.
Yeah, it was close, wasn't it? I don't know why they've thrown at Sauce a few times today. It's not been successful.
Why
I mean,
have
that
our
one
punts-
wasn't
why
really
have
on
we-
Sauce.
No, but it hasn't been successful.
Our punting has been embarrassing.
Yeah, but
fuck.
Gibson is just
This is going to be something. People, this is not, we will not entertain. We're going to screw this up, I promise.
just keep manifesting it, please.
Henry
Oh,
Z
it's
in
all
the
like
chat
DJ.
says, "Lol, is homeboy in the middle okay?
No, he's very clearly not okay.
How you feeling, homeboy? You doing okay?"
No. Can't even get a first down on our scripted out of the freaking gate here. Oh, God.
If this is a question I was thinking of the other day. I forgot to ask Paul on Sunday. It's completely unrelated. It's an MMA thing. If Kimbo Slice was coming up today, Paul, would he have been a star in MMA the way he was a star 12, 13 years ago? Like for a time,
Wasn't he a
the
star 'cause he
biggest
beat up-
name.
Hold on, wasn't he a star because he beat up homeless people?
I don't know why he was a star.
That's
Other
how
than
he-
he was just like one of UFC's first marketable, like big names was Kimbo Slice.
Well,
Would he be popular now?
He became a star because of YouTube. He was one of the first popular people on YouTube, and then he transitioned to MMA. I mean, there's always some cachet to like anybody who like looks really scary and can knock people out.
Like Derek Lewis?
Yeah. But, I mean, his skill set wasn't very well rounded. He would have got, like, the modern day, he would have got absolutely exposed. For sure.
Like, what was his weight class? I can't even remember. Was he a heavyweight?
Yeah, he's a heavyweight. He's a thick boy. I mean,
yeah, he was large. But I was like, I wonder if he was maybe a little shorter.
Would he have been good? No. Would he have been, would he have had probably a pretty big fan base? I would say still yes. Like, there's some really crap heavyweights on the UFC roster, even currently. So,
okay.
Yeah. He was just very one-dimensional. Rest in peace.
Yes, R.I.P. Geoff did not take that dropped third down pass up 11 in the third quarter well. I mean, who would?
Many are saying that it's a good thing Kimbo's dead because you would have just killed him by mentioning him.
That's mean.
What do you mean he's dead?
Like, so I mentioned somebody who's like in their 90s, like Dick Van Dyke, and that's already like a strike against them or something?
It is now. Set your Google alerts.
Yo, it's me and my wife. I would literally never. I'd be like dead. Like literally, you think I'm putting on like, oh my God. Oh shit. Okay, that didn't go as long as I thought. Penalty on you.
Yeah, probably a hold if I had to guess.
Dude, like I care enough, but like you'll never see me putting on like an outfit. I assure you.
Are you not a big costume guy?
No,
No, he hates Halloween.
Night has to be round.
I don't recall him ever saying he hated Halloween.
He hated people who loved Halloween.
No,
You're right.
he hated people
Let
that
me
put
let me be finer on that.
Nope.
I mean, I feel like he had more homeowner problems than anything.
I hated people who like decorate in September for Halloween.
Yeah, people who like to derive some joy in this world.
I hated people who thought the Christmas decoration timeline was also allowed for Halloween. That is essentially my take. People like you and Pizzola have spun it differently.
We know what you said.
By the way, that was a Lazard penalty, Tim.
Shocking.
Don't worry, you got it back. Nice play by Zach.
Oh, new fantasy golf. You were on Fantasy Golf Degenerates tonight?
Yeah, apparently I was.
Didn't he tell us that he told us earlier in the show about him being on Kenny's show?
Oh, I assumed it was Tambo and Kenny. I didn't realize that they were having.
No, Jeff chatted about it today.
Tambo's winning too much money.
It's true. Tambo is winning too much money, and he's going to give you some away if you rate, review, and subscribe to the Pat Mayo Experience audio podcast. Leave a 5-star review, Twitter handle, email, whatever it is. You get in the draw to be eligible for Tambo's giving away 10% of his winnings at King of the Beach in 2 weeks. If he wins, it's $300,000. So he's going to give away $30,000 to. It's probably not going to be one person. He'll probably give it away to a few people instead of just handing one person $30,000. But there's a bunch of ways that you can get in the draw. That is the main one from our side of things. You can also go to shipitnation.com and support Tambo and on Mayo Media Network with all their free shows. Code Mayo over there works perfectly to get you 10% off any of the packages. But the rating and review on the Pat Mayo Experience audio podcast, that stuff really helps us out too. So if you enjoy shows like this, the least you can do is go rate and review. It's completely free. Takes you 30 seconds. You're watching along with us anyway. So please go do that and set to auto downloads as well. Now, I got a contract coming up here. More downloads, the better, which means more downloads, more money, more shows. It's all good for everyone.
What sort of penalty did just happen here, Tim?
I think they call timeout, Jeff. The winner of the $30,000 award is P. Mayo.
Yeah, P. Mayo wins.
Yay!
Hey, listen, I take anyone's money. They just giving it away.
Fair enough. That would be really funny, though.
I don't think people would like that.
Nort. Oh, goodness. That was a nice little play a moment or so ago, Jeff, by Zach to get away from that tackle from Mac.
Yeah, I thought it. He's made a couple nice plays here. I'm really nervous about this play in specific at this moment in time.
Are you?
This juncture, yes, I am nervous. Yes.
Yeah, we're not a very good third down team. So.
Oh, see, there's a play. Should have been picked if that guy didn't dive for it.
3, 2, 1. Oh no. Oh no.
It's not near the play though.
No, I think it was pass interference.
On Conklin.
No, against James. It's all
Really?
over him. It was all over him.
I didn't see. Yeah, you're right. I didn't see the flag near the play though.
We're so screwed.
Was it pass interference?
That felt like a hinge play.
Oh yeah, there's the tug.
Like, I feel like after this week, Pat, you can't really complain about watching football with me, considering how much worse it could be if I were Geoff.
Yeah, but Geoff, I mean, the reason that Geoff didn't want to do this is because Geoff doesn't watch Chargers games with anyone. He knows what he's like.
Talk through it.
But like, I watch games with you, and I'm far better behaved than this.
You are not. You are not better. You think you're better behaved than what you're doing right now, like playing it up for the camera?
No, I'm talking about the way Geoff is behaving.
I mean, this is basically you. You're a sad sack the entire time, except he doesn't cry about every penalty that happens.
I also think the way I've been here this evening is basically the way I am during Jets games.
We can poll the people who come and watch football with us that watch this.
Hey, Tim, this is probably 2 down territory here.
I would hope so until we get sacked on 3rd down, which is what's probably going to happen.
Lazard's so bad they're throwing to Nick Naylor now or something.
Oh,
Who the hell is this guy?
Probably time for them to run a draw with like Dalvin Cook
For -3 yards.
Yeah,
Or
I know.
fumble.
I know their game. Like, this is a makeable field goal for Legatron.
3rd and 2 is a running down for the Jets.
It
Yeah,
is. It is if you're going to go for it on 4th down.
They're not going to go for it on 4th
Yes,
down,
they
are
will.
they?
Well,
Yes, they
I
will,
think
Pat.
that Zerline can make it from here, but
I think he could too. They might punt.
Tim, Pat,
I feel like
there's no way they're-
I feel like that option's not on the table.
You would
that's
hope
not
not.
on the table.
I feel like they're either going to go for it here, and I would run a little bootleg with Zach and get him on the edge.
If
They
you're
should run that play. Detroit ran against them on 4th and 1 last year.
if you're gonna go for 4th and 4 in the first half on your own 25, I feel like
Well,
you
but if you
have
told me
to
he
go
can make
for
the
it
field-
here.
If you told me you wanted to take a field
Okay.
goal because of his distance,
Oh, direct snap to Bryce. Got it.
1st down, Brees Hall, keep those chains moving.
This is
Just
a
bullied.
hinge
He just
drive.
bullied Joey Bosa at the line of the game.
This is a hinge drive.
The smile on his face when he says that.
I'm not smiling. I need this drive to end.
Maybe you can end on the next play with a touchdown.
Oh shit! Please no. I need a win 1st down.
How come Zach's not running like you promised me he would? Delvin Cook. How many touches have they given Delvin Cook?
4.
Somehow that's his 2nd carry.
I wish this was the 4th quarter.
Doesn't it feel like it's been more than that?
Yes, it does feel like it's been more than that. He's just useless. That's all.
He's so bad. He has a catch for a yard.
Like, he's probably not going to fumble it. He's not going to make any mistakes, but he's just useless.
He's like taking a knee.
Well, at least a knee can be productive sometimes.
Did you say this is 2 downs again for you, or you?
No, I think they would kick a field goal here, Geoff. Make it a 1-score game. That's the way Sala would play this, I think.
Yeah, you gotta, like you said, stay in the fight versus the Chargers.
Hope that, Herbert makes a mistake. Throws you back in the game. I'd like to see them run a play here that isn't a screen, but also isn't so slow developing that it turns into a sack.
Do you think Brandon Staley is actually calling defensive plays, or he's just like moving his mouth and saying words so people think that he's doing something?
No, I think he's doing something.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
now they're forcing. So should they not be reckless here and take a knee and kick a field goal?
I would kick a field goal.
Well, it's going to be 3rd down.
On this play here, I would run a screen pass on this play now.
You wouldn't just run a draw?
No, I run a screen pass. Get Brees into some open, or a screen to Wilson. Get one of your 2 playmakers in open space with the ball. See if they can make a play. If not, then you can maybe pick up a couple yards, kick an easier field goal. I just don't want to get sacked here, right? That's the only thing you can't have happen.
It's still a pretty long field goal. I know he has the leg for it, but it's not an easy field goal.
No, but
And how many times are you going to be on their side of the field?
it's just you can't get aggressive here.
He's going to take the sack too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big bear, big
Yeah.
bear, big bear.
You can never run that play. You've been
called
sacked
it
all
Timothy.
night. You can't.
called
I know.
I mean,
I know.
he can throw it away. He's
Never,
allowed
ever-
to do that.
Yeah, but he's not going to, and he hasn't all night. As an offensive play caller, you can never call that play. Like you just took 3 points off the board
They should
after
go
you
for it,
allowed. No, it's just like in a game that's going to be pseudo close, and you're trying to steal possessions. Like this game is 17-6, and it probably should be 14-9, and those little things add up.
Who is their backup right now?
I think it's still what's his name?
Is it Simeon?
No, well, maybe Simeon's been activated to backup, but it
I
was
think it is Simeon.
Uh,
I think it is.
Bryce Young? Not
Tim
Bryce
whatever,
Young,
Tim whatever,
Tim Boyle.
Boyle. Yeah.
I'm telling you, Tim, they should have traded for Josh Dobbs.
No, I don't want Josh Dobbs.
I think you'd want to have Josh
They
Dobbs
should
right
have.
now.
They should
No.
have.
I mean, that's great that Josh Dobbs played great yesterday, but no.
Pat.
Josh Dobbs would also struggle with this offensive line, to be fair.
No,
At least
but
he can move.
He's smarter. He's smarter.
He is a smart guy.
That is true. He could convert all their plays into Italian.
I just
No, but I don't mean it like that. But like he has the awareness that like with a defense as good as the Jets might be worth offsetting Zach's like big playability for
What
just
big
Josh.
playability are you referencing?
I don't know. I'm trying to be nice, Pat.
yeah, the 5% times he makes awesome
The
or
end of the
stunning
game
plays
versus the
are
Giants
not worth it.
He had his two best throws. in
Yeah,
the
like he
final-
made a couple of fantastic like top tier throws there, but they don't
Yeah, he did.
balance
Those aren't
out.
top tier throws. Those
They
are
were.
throws NFL
They
quarterbacks
were
are supposed to make.
Pretty top.
when you
Again,
consider
I
the
don't think.
moment,
I
those
think
are
you
big
forget
throws.
how again. Then Rob agreed with this last night too. You seem to have forgotten NFL quarterbacks suck. Like there's like
Pat,
12
Pat,
good ones.
Do you know?
I don't
there's
understand.
not-
it. You like to
Pat.
live in a world of like 2009 when there was like a ton of good quarterbacks. Quarterbacks are awful in the NFL right now, outside
but-
of like 10 or 12.
He's
not
basically
just
making
that.
throws
When
Gardner
you see a
Minshew makes. And you're like,
quarterback-
oh my God, what a ceiling.
And Rob was fully on board. He's like, yeah, quarterbacks are
I
terrible.
mean, I don't think doubling down with Rob is the way you want to go. Internet
It is.
people don't seem to agree with Rob. You just think Rob's really smart. So
He
you
is-
like
well,
that
Rob
he agrees with
is
you.
really smart.
Well, you don't know that. You don't know what the hell he's talking about half the time.
I know what he's talking about.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you think that he would have
come on your show and use
would have agreed with you that they should have taken a knee before the half?
given they had Zach Wilson? Yes, he would have.
Mm-hmm.
You got to know
Yeah,
your pieces.
He wouldn't have.
You got to know your pieces. I know this team well enough to know exactly what you can or can't do. They have liabilities. And if you're not looking at the liabilities, you're not being a serious person.
Well, why aren't you coaching him to throw the ball away?
He's not going to. He's going to
So,
try.
so he's uncoachable, is what you're saying?
In some, he just has such self-confidence, which oftentimes self-confidence can be good for you. Sometimes self-confidence is an awful thing.
So
He
what
has
you're
such
saying is that
self-confidence he can make a play. He can
so
get
what
out
you're
of
saying
it.
is he shouldn't be on the team then if he can't be
I have
coached.
been saying that for a while.
Well,
He's
but you
not.
don't want Josh Dobbs, who's apparently very coachable.
No, I don't want Josh Dobbs. I'm not going to trade for Josh Dobbs. If he's a free agent I can sign for nothing, it's a different question.
Thomas
We're gonna
W in the
punt it back
chat
to you in
says
one
Tim
minute.
just sees Rob's glasses and assumes he must be smart, like when Homer found those glasses in the toilet.
We're
That's
gonna
my
punt it
Twitter
back to you in
avatar.
1 minute.
Maybe we can get a safety here. That'd be nice.
Maybe Eckler can drop the ball.
We're gonna punt it back to you in 1 minute. Don't worry, Tim.
Yeah,
Who's
but we
84?
threw the
Jeff?
we threw this quarter away.
Jeff, who's 84 on the Chargers? Is that Semi?
No, he's 87. That could be the tight end they called up this week from the practice squad. Not Nesbitt, Verrett, maybe Verrett, Nick Verrett.
Barrett said that. I mean, if I were the Chargers, I would start running they can't score offense.
The Cleveland strategy against the Jets. on
Because
Monday Night
unless the
Football.
Chargers turn the ball over, I don't see the Jets getting back in the game.
No, we can punt. Our punter's been horrible. You'll have the ball at midfield in 1 minute.
I
We
doubt
had
it.
a first down this half. You're in the game, buddy. I need a first
They're
down.
not in the game. They're still multiple scores down.
We're not going to get a first down, and I can't
Run it. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, there you
Let's
go.
do that.
That's what I fucking asked for.
Easy
That's
game.
what I asked for. That's what I asked for. Right at the end of the third quarter. Fuck shit. Come on.
This is great. I basically won the election tonight, so you just keep going.
that moment may have.
I
helped you.
basically,
That-
we're just
that
going to run
helped you.
that on loop in our campaign, and we're just going to get every vote.
Oh, I just hurt my thighs. I hit it so hard. Shit.
You really underestimate the things you say on a weekly basis, don't you?
Again,
No,
people
Tim.
people are already priced into me. It's what you don't understand.
I
The
mean,
people-
what I think I understand that you lose the vote every year. You got 80% of the vote last
I
year.
didn't bother to campaign last year. This year, it's been handed to me on a platter.
Oh, there it is.
No, he's getting that back.
Justin,
Got it
what
back.
a play, Justin.
He got it back.
What a play.
What a play.
It's a good sack.
I would kneel it out to end the quarter and punt.
The other Michael Carter, I think, is who got that sack.
Pat, I think we should kneel it out to end the quarter.
Yeah, that sounds like a good strategy. Just kneel out every offensive play now. punt. Why even be a fan? It's that guy that
I don't think you quite
drafted
understand
in
how
the first round.
I don't think you quite understand how football works. You're only making yourself look worse and worse by mentioning it. Like you
What?
don't understand the circumstances, and I was proved right. So, take your L and let's
you
move
were
on.
you were proved right that something because it happened. What you said would
Exactly
happen
what I
happened.
said was
and you think
exactly
that
what I
because
said was
it
gonna-
happened, that was the correct call.
It was
They're not going to
absolutely
score
the
any
correct
points in
call.
this game. Why wouldn't you try to score points? They're not going to
Because
score points.
you can't do that in that with that time left. You just can't. It's brainless to do that.
Why
And it
even
costs
show
them.
up and play these games?
You have to play the cards you're dealt. What does Rumsfeld say? You go to war with the army you've got, not the army you want. You have to be a grown up. And the grown up means you actually have to delay gratification and eat your vegetables and say, law
You
game.
don't eat vegetables.
I-
What are you
I love-
talking about?
I love vegetables. What are you talking about?
You
I
don't.
just described to you a stew that I had this evening, full of vegetables.
It was more about the lamb and probably the gravy.
The
you put
lamb
in
is. I mean, the lamb is the star of the meal, but the potatoes and the carrots, and the turnip and the onion are delicious.
I don't know, man. If you're gonna pretend like you have 3 points, well, they are up 2 scores. Let's not try to score. What are you doing?
You don't try to score there with 40 seconds left, backed up in your own zone. Responsible with a quarterback.
What is the difference
doesn't
if you
play
go
well-
down by another 3 points at that
with a
point?
quarterback who doesn't play, who is not playing well, and punting it back to a team who's already returned your punt back early in the game for a touchdown. It's just
I just
have to be
between you
smart
and
about it.
between Jeff, I don't get how you can put your emotional stakes into these.
I'm not. To me, it's not emotional. It's
This sounds
evidence.
horrible.
It's about understanding the circumstances,
Jeff
and
wants them to
applying
take
them.
knees now too.
applying it in a practical, concrete way. And unfortunately, exactly what I feared to come to pass is precisely what came to pass.
So we're gonna go on results based from now on. Everything you say
No,
will be
I didn't
judged
say
on
that.
results now.
I didn't
No,
say that.
That's what we're doing from now.
I said there was a strong likelihood of it
That's what
happening,
you're pointing to.
And it happened.
Sure.
I-
So
I know you're
we're going to start
frustrated
doing this
You have
on
been proven
everything.
wrong. I know you're frustrated to be proven wrong live, but you were. It's okay.
People agree
wrong
with
with
me. The people agree with me. What are you talking about?
I don't think you know what you're talking about. I
This
think
is
you
just
should-
like you
should
saying
drop
you're not
the-
going to win most insane, and when you do, you'll claim that it's rigged again.
Well, we're gonna have a good campaign here. Jeff has
Oh,
given us a lot of ammunition.
Jeff is
People
giving you
are-
good content, but you're talking about microwaving eggs.
Yeah, but again, so people are already priced into me on all this stuff. That they're looking for a permission structure, and Jeff is giving it to them. He's
Well,
giving them the
hold on, because I
reason to vote
asked-
for them.
Since the game started, I said I want Herbert to run for the sticks, and I'm happy he finally did it in the end of the third quarter. That's crazy.
No, that is not crazy.
So that's
That is not crazy. The hysterics that attended that play.
Dude, look what you did. Rewind that tape to how you acted on our first 3 and out of the game, buddy.
I laughed. I
You
didn't.
had a breakdown.
I laughed. I didn't throw my hands up in the air. I didn't have to get off camera.
Spirit fingers. You could use some.
No. I know what's going to happen when we come back here. It's going to be
We're not converting this. We'll be punting in a moment. I would
I-
take a knee
I hope
to
so.
run I would take a knee to run 40 seconds off the clock.
I hope so, but I don't have a good feeling about it. I think this is the drive. You score a touchdown and it's game blouses.
Oh, shut up.
I do. If I had to bet my life savings on something,
Bet it right now.
No, I'm not.
Bet it.
I'm
If
a
you're
grown
gonna
up.
say it,
wouldn't
I would
do
bet
that.
my life to bet something. Let's bet on this.
No, I'm not going to. Just
I don't. But
now.
when you say
Now
when
on a
you say
principle.
things like "I would bet," but then you don't bet, you can see how that's confusing.
Not really. If people who actually know how the English language works, they know when people use the expression, "Oh, I bet that'll happen." They don't
Again,
actually mean a wager.
we do a show about betting.
It
When you
doesn't
say
matter.
things like
It doesn't
"I want,"
matter.
I would bet.
I'm not interested.
We would like to
I'm
bet.
not.
I am
I'm not
accepting.
I am
I'm
not
accepting your
interested
bet.
in talking about this again. We did it last week.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
it just-
interested in it.
I just don't get
All
it.
right, I'm going to go off camera till you're done.
Okay, go off camera. Don't come back. until you bet.
I'm not interested in rehashing a conversation.
I just don't
we
get
already
it. Why do
I'm
you
not
keep bringing up?
interested.
I would bet this. I would bet this.
had. It's
but
an
you don't bet.
it's a normal English expression that people use
Not on a betting show.
in any context.
Bet it.
I didn't even see what happened on that last play.
It
was almost a pick.
It was tipped. I'm lucky it wasn't.
Tipped, wasn't it? Yeah. For quarterback as tall as Herbert is, he seems to get a lot of tip passes.
Yeah, it's been a problem, as you've known, Tim. Fair and balanced. I've mentioned that before. It's true. It's a true flaw. Like people try to make
Shouldn't
up
happen.
flaws, it's a true flaw.
Yeah, it shouldn't happen.
Shouldn't happen. I don't hide from that. I don't hide from that.
Shocked he didn't drop the handoff. Have they decided, Jeff, to stop throwing to him?
I'm not really sure. They didn't call me at halftime.
You know, I
Were
would.
you- Were you in the DMs?
No, but I don't know why we need a rush to call Hut. That's
You got to
why.
pick up the pace of play.
Well, if you think you got him on the ropes, and this is the best offensive drive the Chargers have shown all evening, more or less.
Getting to midfield and punting is a success. I'd still kneel 3 times and punt.
No, this is looking like a good drive.
Don't worry, the Lions are watching this game, licking their chops.
No, I'm gonna spoil it, but there's so many opportunities tomorrow for me to apply Pat's theory, and I'm just going to apply it blindly in every single circumstance next
I
week.
need the Jets to cover this week, and I go 12-2.
Well,
Really? I had a good week too, not 12-2 though. Good for you, Pat.
I don't like your chances right now.
I don't either, because if the Jets are just going to take knees the rest of the game,
We need a turnover. I think I've said this for now 2 quarters. Unless there's a turnover, this game is moving in a very clear direction.
you're getting real like methy there, Jeff, just like bobbing around in the middle.
Dude, I am dude, because I would
You're just going to say I am on meth.
no, I would normally just be walking or in a circle this whole time.
It might be healthy for you just to stay idle for a whole set of downs.
I don't know how.
This guy
If you-
says you need to stop it with the dumb kneeling takes. Way too much time left to kneel. Ban that guy, please. Fuck this guy.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't-
We don't need you pointing that out, you awful piece of shit.
Yeah, that's like Mark. That's worse than Schlereth.
Yeah. Don't need that.
I
We
think
need
it's fun.
fun
I think
times.
it's fun when we have a Schlereth game. I like to hear what he has to say.
Okay, I'll go
Him or
full
Sanchez?
Schlereth.
Sanchez has the most fun being a
Yeah.
color commentator than anyone. It's great.
The game-
He's horrible, but he leans into it.
Sanchez did
looked
the
like,
Chargers.
yeah.
Pat Sanchez did the Chargers Vikings game, and I had fun listening with him. It was
He's
weird.
having fun. Oh,
Keenan! Yes,
Wow.
alien. I think
What a
he's
sick
the.
catch.
I think that catch made him the greatest Chargers receiver of all time. Yards.
That's a
wise.
catch.
like
That was a
in your
terrible
mind
throw.
or in
A
stats?
terrible throw, but a sick catch.
You know, Tim, you're right. I can't glad hand. You're right.
Whoa.
That's why I said yeah, Keenan, because
Yeah,
I knew
it's a
he
sick
bailed
catch.
out. He bailed out Herbert. You're right.
That's a
You're
great
right.
catch.
Run it. Run it. Ah.
The amount of hits Herbert's taken tonight, I saw at halftime it was 10 hits.
I
So,
believe it. The one thing the Jets do is they do hit quarterbacks. They get pressure, and they make their lives uncomfortable.
I'm playing my buddy in my.
I
home
wanted
league.
I wanted Jimmy G so badly next week.
I'm
I'm
playing my buddy.
terrified. I'm terrified of this new look Raiders team.
You're terrified of Aiden O'Connell?
You should be. I liked him from the jump. I think we talked about him in the preseason AFC win total show that I
We-
liked him. He looked good in the preseason. He looked great. The Raiders look like there's some wind in their sails. I'd be a little nervous about them right now.
We should have run this play.
Oh
Okay,
God!
this is
Oh, he
kinda
caught
like-
it. It wasn't Eckler. No, why are they running out of bounds? I guess the clock doesn't stop yet.
Yeah, well, the
Was
clock
it
doesn't.
inside 10 minutes.
Yeah,
No, it's still later.
yeah,
Not
4 minutes, I
kidding.
think.
It's
I would
4 minutes?
literally run this ball to where the spot where the kicker likes it. This has been a 7-minute drive, a 7-minute field goal. I'd give a baby toe for.
Tim, what game were we watching when the guy ran out of bounds instead of keeping the clock going? And the commentators like, that's a great play. He has high football IQ,
I don't remember.
but not in a super sarcastic way, but like that's why he's so good way.
Run a draw.
I don't.
Oh.
I remember
QB
you
draw, maybe.
I remember hearing that, but gee, I can't recall what game.
Yeah, keep it. There you go. There's 2 rushes. It might have been the Washington game.
It's possible. Washington is the hero of my picks, my team picks win total team.
Can I tell you guys something as friends?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I'd be really proud. Like my proudness would be off. I don't want to say anything, but like a nearly 8-minute drive with the field goal, I'd be so happy and proud. I'd be so happy.
So you're saying you'd
I'd
be
be
a
s-
proud boy on Rumble?
I'd be so happy.
Would you put on your glasses and hat? Well, there's the over 3.5 feet.
You have to understand, Jeff. If let's say the Chargers ever got to the Super Bowl, you can't act like this at the Super Bowl. You realize
Why?
that you
Why
won't be
not?
allowed in your seat to act like this.
Oh,
Tim,
y-
I'm
people
paying
around
extra. Tim, hear me out. I'm paying extra for the aisle. The Chargers aren't going to a Super Bowl anytime soon. I will have my wife, I'll have 2 adult daughters, and maybe a teenage son. They will be there to take care of me. We are all gonna go. I will spare no expense. It will be a family moment. They will take care of me. I'll pay extra for an aisle seat. These are things that have been indebted to me by my grandfather. Okay, this is happening. They just have to make the game.
I mean, I agree with all but you can't act like this in your seat. They will ask you to leave.
No, you don't understand. Like I went to a Chargers game a couple years ago with Andy LAC in LA. And when the game's not going well, I just sit there and say nothing. Like I'm fine. I'm fine.
many people are saying you're not crazy. You're just really high.
I've been running a who's more insane poll, and you've lost 5 points in the last
Yeah, but
2 minutes.
hold on a second.
Yeah, I mean,
show
this is
the
a-
picture. Show the menu. All I ate today was air. I'm running on empty stomach. A king size Tito's, 5 Coors Lights. I haven't even cracked the gummies yet. There's a
For the
row of
nerds.
joints, and you know what? If they win, I have a special joint. That's not even in that picture. It's like rolled in like keef. Okay, it's like baked in keef,
I don't know
like
what that
resin.
means.
Tim, you probably don't even know what
I
that.
have no idea what that means.
It's like rolled in like a powder, like crack. It's essentially a joint rolled in crack. Okay, and I
Okay.
will smoke that shit.
It's not.
I'm
It's
glad.
not actually crack though.
No, it's not. It's not. It's like weed
Just so
crack.
people
It's
know.
like weed crack.
No,
Yeah,
they,
it's not
they would
crack.
they would probably frown upon that at the bridal path.
Tim, I wish, you know what? You want it, buddy? I'll take you for a ride in the elevator if we win this game. Okay. Okay. Tim, I'll tell you one thing though. I wish that I made a deal with you before this game started that if the Chargers won, you had to still post the fucking memes that you have making fun of me because I want to see those motherfuckers.
There's actually only one meme, and I'm happy to share it with you afterwards. That's fine. It's not even a meme you'd be upset about. So
But hold on. People saying I'm losing votes. What's Tim? Tim's fucking drinking 2 spice.
Oh no, Joe.
Pops.
Tim's winning most insane straw poll. It's just it's closer than we would have thought.
happy
It
with
went
my
from
when you
behavior.
started when you started going crazy, it started tilting.
It went from
But I
65
wanna
to
say
30
people
or to
that know
60
me,
to
like,
60.
I would argue.
I mean,
that
this is good news for you, Jeff. This is like the main core of voters who are watching right now, and this is about as crazy as you're gonna get.
See, this is the ball. I told you, Keenan, I think, set a record for Chargers history.
well, he broke the 10,000 yard.
Yeah,
mark.
he's not there yet.
Oh, Well, that's a nice. Keenan is
Like, it's
so,
a milestone. It's a milestone accomplishment.
How good is Keenan and Mike Evans this year? They've been like the two best fantasy picks. Like,
Well, it
other
helps
than-
when Mike Evans is allowed to shove people to that ground before catching the ball.
What do you mean?
Play.
He's
DeAndre
amazing.
Hopkins
He does that a
the same
lot. He
thing.
does that a lot.
He's
Pat.
bigger than
Yeah.
he's twice the size of the people who cover him. What do you want him to do?
Are you putting me in the most insane poll this year?
You
'Cause
will
I
be in the
feel
poll.
like I feel like I just kind of took votes from somebody last year. Like you were
Last year
basically
it didn't matter.
you were
Last
throwing
year it
your
didn't matter. It was such a route last year. It didn't matter.
you were throwing your vote away voting for me.
It was
I
such a
felt-
blowout.
I felt like it was people that wanted to vote for Tim, but couldn't in good conscience vote for Geoff, so they put the vote on you.
People who know me like deeply, like lifetime friends, would probably watch tonight's restream at the moment.
Be like, he's doing good.
Yeah, like the Chargers can still blow this game. I could break down and vomit for you, but
Tim is doing shockingly well. I am quite surprised at how well he is keeping it together.
Tim must have a post-it note in front of him.
Don't be crazy. He
No.
wrote that down. He wrote that down in his notebook the one week that he had a notebook in studio that I saw. That was week 1, I think.
It's not as
There's
good
no
as
would you punt
was it
under any
Paul who
sin-
was using the cigarette packets at the old place to write his notes on?
Yeah, and we used to do the Bachelor breakdowns. He was writing his notes on cig packs.
tackle? Shit. See, that's
There's that big play you wanted. Oh, flag.
Yeah, it's coming back. That's okay. Honestly, as much as I wanted to win this game, and I was feeling good because everyone in the AFC lost. Worst case scenario, we lose and we've lost zero
Hold on a
ground in the
sec.
AFC.
Is this penalty on Lazard? Because that would be amazing.
No, I think it's on Wilson.
Oh, it's on Wilson.
Tim. I know you're like in the moment right now. You were thinking about your like 65. You were thinking about
Yeah, sure. No,
peacocking
I
your
wanted
playoffs.
to win. I wanted to win. It's an important game, but like,
dude, you were going to talk about your playoff spot before Thanksgiving. Like that's been your dream since I've
look,
met you.
I wanted it. I really think this would have been a special season. But
This
the
game's not
season,
over. This
the
game's,
game's not over, but it's over.
No,
And
it's
like the
not.
season's not over, but the season's not in great shape. But when you lose your star quarterback in the first 3 minutes of the season,
Oh, I thought that was
you're
be
gonna have a
final.
bad time.
Tim, can I
So,
tell you something?
That's what it is.
When you play the Jets, style points do not matter. Statistics do not matter. Winning the game and leaving it with your quarterback healthy is all that matters. Ask
Wins,
the Chiefs.
Tim.
Ask
Wins
the-
matter.
Ask the Bills. Ask the Eagles. It is. I feel bad for you because a competent quarterback, you overcome that kick return. Like you do. Like against us, you would have.
I know. I mean, like it sounds dumb, but when I
Josh
said they were
Dobbs would
the
Josh
hypothetical
Dobbs would have you
champions,
within a score, right?
a healthy Aaron Rodgers, the Jets aren't 4-3; they're 6-1, and they'd be like 7-1.
I agree with Pat. After watching this game, if you had Josh Dobbs, I'm telling you, you would be so much better off.
I'm just hoping that Aaron comes back fast.
You're too
Well,
stubborn
wait,
to admit.
How about this? What happens when Aaron Rodgers comes back off a torn Achilles and he's terrible like Joe Burrow was with a hurt calf for 3 weeks?
I still think him being terrible is better than
But-
what we got.
But Aaron Rodgers having to throw flat-footed from the pocket with this O-line isn't possible. So if he doesn't have
Yeah, that's why he got
mobility-
hurt in the first place. Like if you can't protect him, what's he going to do?
Throw the ball away.
Get him. Get him. Get
Aaron
him.
Rodgers can
Woo,
throw.
woo,
Yeah, see,
woo, woo,
Rodgers-
woo. I'm happy now. I'm happy now. I feel good for the first time tonight. Yes.
QED. Rodgers can throw that ball away. He doesn't take that sack.
Yeah, but Rodgers isn't out there to get away from the first wave of defenders. Like at least he was able to roll out. Like Rodgers is going to have no mobility.
I don't think he needs to have much mobility. I think he knows how to get rid. He's crafty enough to not take those He takes one of those 6 sacks, not all 6 of them.
No, but he's not even going to have a chance to try to extend the play to do anything. Like he just might not have time to throw it away because guys are just going to be in his face.
Maybe, but he's smart enough to throw it at the feet of the tight end who's on the line of scrimmage or something, right? Zach
If
doesn't
we
have that
catch this
sense.
punt, the game is over.
Yeah, the game is over. It's okay, buddy.
Oh!
After the punt return touchdown, like how many teams have punt return touchdowns and lose? The number's got to be pretty slender.
Okay, can I talk to Vegas for a moment?
I can't
talk
wait
to the
till
te-
you guys get favored over the Lions based on this
No,
performance.
that'll be a pick 'em. We'll be a 2-point underdog. What was the line?
Aren't they
You guys
favored
did the
already?
show
One.
yesterday.
It was Lions
Was
by
it?
1 last night.
Was it? I thought it was Chargers by 1.
And I don't know how many Detroit locals are in Los Angeles to make
You're
that
so stupid. We do this every week. Why do you make me do this with you every week? The population of Los Angeles and the surrounding area. Do you know how many people from Detroit ended up in LA for some reason in life, be it a job, be it a lady, be it 100 different reasons? I couldn't even tell you why, Tim. There are so many, and they're excited about the Lions for the first time in like 20 years. I think you're totally misrepresenting. Like every major city in America has a silent group in LA. Like I don't mean silent. I mean like has a large enough fan base to outdo the Chargers in LA. I mean that. Like unless we're talking
probably
about
right.
fucking Jacksonville or Arizona.
or New
Yeah, like-
Orleans.
Like if you're from anywhere in the States, like, you're trying to make it go to LA.
or New York.
That's why my
Yeah,
joke.
those are two
anytime we
different
play
making-
those Midwest teams, Tim.
Those are two different
like
making it.
Betty Sue rubbing her clit on OnlyFans, moved out to LA. Like,
You don't have to now.
yeah,
just
now
do
you
that
can
from
stay
Iowa.
at home. Tim, did I make you uncomfortable?
I did not expect that reference. So
But I
He's
just
right.
mean, like, you're right. You're right. Nowadays it's different. But 20 years ago, all these like you don't really have to move now. Well, I don't know.
You can
I
do
don't even-
OnlyFans
Tim,
from anywhere.
Do you know
You-
I'm
you don't
rewatching
have to go to the-
Breaking Bad?
You don't
I'm
have to go to the
rewatching
Valley to
Breaking
be in
Bad
porn
because TV is so bad. Although Pat, I saw a new season of Bosch is out, so
Oh,
I'm
really?
excited to do that.
Bosch Legacy?
Yeah, season 2 Bosch Legacy, but there
I feel
was
like one of us are like contractually required to watch this new Frasier show and give an update on what it's like.
But I don't have
tried
a
to start it-
subscription. I was hoping to win one from McDonald's, Tim.
I tried to watch it the other night. My wife didn't want to watch it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's,
She's
it's
like,
a-
can't do it with Kelsey Grammer at this point.
Has Sia
It's a
watched
half hour,
it?
though.
I need to see
It
it.
looks
I need
really unfunny.
our friend Sia
probably
must
is.
have already done a review.
it's probably horrible, but I think we have an obligation to watch one episode.
No. You have a duty to your life. It's like one of
I
those
agree.
things. It's like when your favorite actor or band or something does something. It's like shit. They have the equity. I owe them my $12.99. Like that's just the
I mean,
deal.
I
made in
already
life.
have Paramount Plus. I'm like one of 3 people in the world who has Paramount Plus, so I can watch old seasons of The Real World and Challenge. But it's also on there too. They also have Canadian Paramount Plus, by the way, has banger 80s and 90s comedies on them, like movies.
Like Tim, when Adam Sandler started making bad movies, I felt obligated to still pay and support because of what he did for me in a previous life. So I would 100% have to watch Frasier at some point, even if it's bad. I have to watch it. I think I owe it to like the first one just to see what you did.
Yeah, I agree.
It's probably horrible.
Oh yeah, I'd be shocked if it weren't horrible. But
Like
I just
Kelsey Grammer,
you said, I feel
probably
like-
just Kelsey Grammer needed a few bucks and he had to do it. Like that's what we're talking about here, right?
I mean, he's
Possible.
been divorced 5 times and he's never signed a prenup.
true love never dies.
Dude. come
I mean,
on.
someone in the chat made a very good point about the difference between you two watching this game. That Geoff is sweating a lot of money on the Chargers winning.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but
could show you the-
I think Jeff would be acting the exact same way.
Yeah, but
He
Jeff,
didn't have a thin dime on the game.
I see Jeff always does though. Is the thing. So how would you
I'm
know?
gonna- you
No,
know,
but he's
I
a couple
will
of weeks ago.
allow
He wasn't
Paul-
betting a cent on a Chargers game.
Yes, he was.
I'm gonna send the group chat my bet slip. I'll let Paul post it. And
I
he
mean,
can
I
put it
believe
in
you have
if
all
he
kinds of
wants.
bets, but I feel like your reactions are not. If you were betting some other random team, it wouldn't be like this. I really hope we punt. I really hope that we do something with the punt.
Like
It's
Muffet.
actually so funny how much I bet on the game and how little I bet on Herbert no interception. But here we go. Oh, Tim, I'm sorry. I enjoyed your gig fit at the start and I knew I was going to shove it up your arse.
No, it's okay. I mean, like the defense dominated as I kind of thought they would in this game. They kept the Chargers basically down
yeah,
and
but Tim,
out,
you have to understand.
but the
like,
offense did nothing.
I hope that football fans realize when you're playing the Jets, you do whatever it takes to get the
No,
win.
fair enough.
Like
I knew that our
style
defense
points
would
don't count when you're
They
playing
don't.
the Jets.
they don't matter in any game. But I thought that like half of this game I got exactly right. I thought the Chargers would have profound struggles getting points against the Jets. They're going to score 13 points. But the Jets offense just not been here and way too
I had
many.
a really good
way too many
week
sacks.
yesterday. and my
Big sacks and
bookie
bad
owes-
spots.
My bookie owes me a lot of money, so that's why I kind of did this. But I don't think if we were doing a live stream tonight, I would have gone this hard in February. But or what month is it?
November.
November. I mean, it's total darkness out.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, it's like 10:30 at night.
Yeah, that's not nearly as much as I thought you bet on this game.
Yeah, that was. I was expecting multiple.
I thought
zeros.
I thought you were going to be more zeros
Yeah,
behind
I thought,
that.
I
Yeah,
thought
me
it was gonna
too.
be more.
Okay,
Like,
sorry.
I mean,
Are we
I mean,
unit?
that's-
We're unit shaming them at this point.
Yeah, we're
like
unit
that's
shaming.
a respectable bet. Don't get
yeah,
me
we're-
wrong, but
I
I
don't-
thought
okay, that's fair. You know
I
what?
thought like a factor.
I thought you were going to have like 10 G's on the game.
Okay,
I
next
did
time
that.
we do
I-
this.
if you had asked me, I would have guessed like $3,000.
Really? You think I bet that hard?
No, I don't. But the way you made it sound, maybe Geoff really got on this
No,
game.
like when I told you I'm over betting this game, like I don't know, I'd normally bet like $300 or $400. Like I don't know, I
Okay.
bet 7. That's a lot. It's enough. It's more than I need. And then if things were going bad, I could have just covered up.
I can't believe more than 1,000 people stayed on the line
What's
the entire time to watch this.
What's the practical use of the hood zipping up all the way like that, Geoff?
I think it's like for bugs in nature or something.
But like
I
you
don't-
can't see though if it's all the way zipped up. You're not like an apiarist where you can see through the mesh.
I'm not even. I'm gonna sound so old, but I think it was like a style thing.
Really? To be like
Yeah.
completely zipped to the top where you can't see anything?
The game is over. I'm gonna eat some food for the first time maybe since like 8 a.m. Nerd
What are you gonna have?
Gummies, Elite candy. I'm happy. We win the game.
Were you also going to eat that if they lost?
Yeah, I was. I love this candy.
You love? See, I don't love nerds. Nerds are fine, but I don't love them. Like if they told me the
These are
more nerds were illegal,
These are gummy wrapped nerds.
well, Jets have the Chargers exactly where they want them. Down 2 scores with 4 minutes left.
Him. What's your spread versus the Raiders? You're gonna beat the shit out of them.
I'm very, very, very worried about the Raiders. They look like they were energized. I think
I'm not
There's your
gonna lie,
boy
there's
coming
way
through in the
more-
clutch now.
I think the Jets are going to be like 2-point favorites, but after this performance, it won't shock me in the least if the Raiders are laying points come
I need to
Sunday
admit,
night.
there's way more time left than I thought in this game.
Oh yeah, the Chargers still have a chance to charge you. You've already sent us your winning bets. Was that a money line bet or was that a spread bet?
This is a spread bet.
spread, but it was minus
Chargers
120.
-3.
It was minus 120. Okay, shit. I thought there was 2 minutes left when I was eating my gummies. Shit. It was double that.
I mean, you also thought it was February, so
Yeah, you don't even know what month it is. But again, the Jets to win this game would have to score 2 touchdowns, which is significantly more than their current total. Of
yeah. But
none.
Jeff, I don't think Jeff's concerned about that. He's now concerned about covering the spread.
But he's not going to lose the spread unless the Jets score 2
Why
touchdowns.
is the clock
No
stopped?
touchdown field goal.
Oh
They
my
won't kick a
God.
field goal. They're down 13. There's 3
They
minutes
might.
left.
They might kick a field goal.
No,
Run
like
the fucking
it's the
clock.
Jets.
Run
the spread and the
clock.
money line are identical at this point.
Run the clock.
Yeah, you're right.
The Jets
we
are down
could
13.
Watch the onside kick, bro. We are that team. We are that team.
Oh, now you're sweating it again.
I thought I should. Oh,
Oh,
loose pig.
oh, there's the
That's a
ball.
loose pig. That's an empty
That's got to
palm.
be an incomplete pass.
Flag
No,
down
that's an
too.
Empty palm, Pat. That's an empty palm.
Is it?
I thought it was an
Good
empty-
hustle by Brees Hall.
And I think the flag is offensive holding.
If you played against Chargers D tonight and that's a touchdown, oh, it's not. He's out at the 2.
I think this is offensive holding, and it's a loose pig. And you wish you had Josh Dobbs.
No, not really.
Oh, you're such you. Why are you lying to yourself?
I don't really. The Josh Dobbs story is great for last week, but whatever.
You thinking that Josh Dobbs couldn't get?
Oh
you-
yeah, that is a fumble.
Yeah,
Pat,
not going to say
who's pick?
no because he's not going to save the season, Jeff.
You
What's the
lipped Khalil.
flag, Pat?
Why? You said with it. You claimed that with a competent quarterback, they could win the Super Bowl.
I don't
still.
think he is a competent quarterback.
He's better than this.
Sorry, do you remember
Sure.
a few minutes ago, Pat? I wanted to talk to Vegas for a minute, or the people
Yeah.
that bet on football.
Yeah, he's out at the 1.
Let me talk to them, Pat.
Okay.
So they got duped. This is 2 weeks in a row now that a really shitty quarterback won the week before the game. They played the Chargers doing nothing, and people thought to bet against the Chargers.
Tonight?
Against the Bears and Badgett versus the Raiders, who are the nut low. And then last week, when you watched the Giants play football yesterday, and then you thought today you should bet the Jets, shame
I bet
on
the
you.
Jets.
Shame
I
on
bet
you.
the Jets.
You watched the Giants play football yesterday, who the
Hey,
Jets
hey.
needed.
Chargers haven't won this game yet, Jeff.
Yeah, I really like the Chargers next week. But I'm going to pick. But I'm
You're
picking
lying.
all the AFC
Hold on. You really like the Chargers against the team you picked to win the Super Bowl?
next week. I'm going with your theory completely lock, stock,
off
and
of a
barrel.
bye.
Oh, don't
I'm-
mush my theory. I've
I'm
been
going to
winning
put
money
it to the
off that.
test. I'm putting it to the test.
So
We've
can
been
I
talking
make
about it
another-
every week. It's no.
Can I say
no
something
secret.
else?
Yeah, but
Because-
I've been using it and you haven't.
Jared Goff is going to get beaten
Hold on a second.
alive
Pat,
against this
Pat.
pass rush.
Pat, am I in another Widowmaker spot next week? I'm playing on Monday night. The Lions were on a bye. What the fuck is happening with this schedule? We did this
You-
2
you-
weeks ago, I feel.
you-
What is
you cr-
happening?
You can cry about it.
I want to cry. Tim would cry. Tim, would
Yeah,
you cry?
it's not fair. It's not
Tim
fair.
Tim cries when a team plays at 1 and the Jets played at
No,
4.
but it's definitely true that
Oh.
it's not fair. I do agree with you, Jeff. It is not fair.
Oh, the insane poll is over. 575 votes, a very small sample size, but a good straw poll. 60% Tim, 39% Jeff. I guess 1% abstention.
So 60-40. So I need to turn 10% of votes to
Yeah,
Jeff.
but people are watching Jeff be crazy right now.
Yeah, so there's lots
And you're
of
trying
gettable
your
voters
hardest
out
not
there.
to be crazy.
Lots
Jeff's
of
just
gettable, lot
Jeff's
of
letting
gettable
it
voters.
fly.
Tim, if the Jets carried you tonight, you could have won the election because you saw how I act up 10, 14 points. If the Jets were actually winning by 10, 14 points, you could have maybe won the election tonight, but your team let you down, buddy, at home. in
The offensive
Gotham
line
City,
did. The offensive
with a
line
chance
let
to
us
go
down.
5-3.
Yeah. I mean, the defense played well enough to win. The Chargers were pretty embarrassing on offense. But the
ask-
defense but the defense for the Chargers played the best game they played all season.
But also ask the Eagles, ask the Bills, ask the Chiefs. You just want to get a win and leave town with your quarterback health. Style plays
Yeah,
don't matter playing your team. I'll give you that. Like they don't
I
matter.
look, the Chargers played great. The Lions better figure out how to prevent this pretty indomitable pass rush because they looked ferocious today.
Dude, your offensive line sucks. You know how I took nothing from our win versus the Bears? I take nothing from tonight.
Well, I think that's not a good idea. I think that
You gave up a kick return. You got a 14-0 lead with your offense. Like I was
Okay.
nervous all night, but now that it's over, you did kind of like set it up for us to have a stress-free evening. Us being the Chargers.
I agree. There was no moment after that punt return where I thought the Jets were going to win this game.
Oh, Eric, well, before the game you did. You said they
Yeah,
were.
I said
gonna-
no period after that punt return did I think.
And you're
that.
going to release the meme.
I'll send it to you if you want to release it. You can.
Yeah, I will. Okay, release it. Send it to me right now.
Oh, by the way, this movie looks awesome.
What movie is it?
Yeah, it's Fincher's new movie, The Killer.
Oh, yeah. I love that. I'll watch that.
I ran another poll with me in it, and early results are kind of proving my point that it just kind of splits me and Jeff's vote, so Tim ends up being most insane by even more. Like he still
can see
gets,
that.
he still has 58% of the vote, but Jeff falls down significantly.
I mean, I'm on the ballot too.
Yeah, but you're a non-runner basically.
Oh, Craig JS in the chat says Paul is RFK Jr.
Based on some of the polling numbers I saw yesterday, oh my goodness.
What were these polling numbers?
The New York Times Siena poll had Trump ahead in every single swing state but one,
Wow.
and in many of the states, well outside the margin of error.
I mean, no one should be surprised by that because
I
it seems
am.
like being on trial for things only makes him more popular.
Yeah, I guess,
Like,
but
I saw today that he demanded a jury in something where like he's way past the point of doing that.
yeah, moron.
He's gonna get off on everything.
No, I don't think he's going to. I think the juries in Manhattan or whatever will convict, but
Oh, Lazard drop. It'd be too rigged. You can't find him guilty. Too rigged.
rigged.
It would be rigged if he got found guilty. They
Yeah,
can't have
sure will.
that.
What was the Eckler rushing prop?
I don't know, but I will.
I think he's really
Eckler
close
could-
to it. I think he's really close.
Is
to
he?
it. Yeah, but he's
I think-
got. I think he
I
needs
thought it
like
was
a
pretty
carry or
low.
two. I thought it was 49.5.
I
But
mean,
Herbert
I need the Chargers
got
to get
there.
the. I need the Chargers to get the ball back. So Herbert got 3 rushes now, or he got over yardage.
I think he had over yardage is what I
Yeah,
had.
he got over yardage, but he didn't get the rush. I need the Chargers to get the ball back so he can take a knee and get his over rushing attempts.
I think I need a few yards from Eckler.
I don't know if I guess they get the ball back with enough time.
And they probably
Eckler's
bring in
40
Josh Kelly.
Eckler's 47 rushing yards.
I know. I think I
I
need
can't believe he has-
49
you
and
would
a
take-
half.
I can't believe he has 2 catches on 7 targets. That is outrageous.
You would
And they
take
were all
Tyson
directly to
Bagent
him.
over Zach Wilson, right? Or no? Did you hear me?
No, I didn't hear what you said. What did you say? Oh, they said, run it.
Tim, would you take Tyson Bagent over Zach?
No. None of these people matter. I don't think you understand. Unless there's like anyone of the top 15 quarterbacks, I don't want any of them.
Yeah,
They don't matter.
football IQ, bro, to get you to Rodgers being healthy with a chance. That should matter.
I don't think there's a distinction between quarterback 16 and quarterback 44.
Pat, DraftKings made Josh Dobbs part of the comeback player of the year market this morning.
But what did he come back from?
I don't know.
From being
Being-
shit.
He was
Signed and cut by multiple teams.
But he wasn't though. Like, he was signed. Like he got signed to basically play a playoff game last year.
Yeah, and he lost.
Looked pretty good in that game though. I remember using him.
Except he had the decisive fumble, if memory serves.
Yeah, but they signed him off the street to come play in that game, and he played pretty well.
My favorite post from Dolphins Reddit today
Oh, and we're on
Was
to this
how-
now, are you?
was how the 99 greatest show on turf Rams didn't beat anybody good either.
It was.
and
But
their
you
offense
showed us
sucked.
that, but that was true. They didn't. They lost to.
I
They lost to
I-
every
yeah.
team. They played over 500.
really think that the Dolphin fans should believe that their team is commensurate with the 1999 Rams and expect that trajectory. I am here for that. I'm here for you believing that you've got the greatest show on turf.
why do you not like? But do you agree that Dolphins, like as a franchise, as a team, like have definitely made a step this year? You're not even ready to admit that.
They haven't made it yet. I'll admit it if they actually make it. That means like winning the division. That means winning a playoff game. If they need to accomplish those things, they haven't accomplished anything yet. They're a half game up in a division right now. Like, we'll see.
I mean, the Jets beat the Eagles, and then you went on a rant about how they were going to go 13-4.
Oh yeah, well I got excited. That's different.
Tim, you could be
So,
so
Dolphins fans are not allowed to be excited about their team.
You did
They're not
nothing-
excited though.
you
That's
did
different
nothing- You did nothing.
How is that different?
because they didn't
you
come
did-
off a win with excitement. They're just trying to rationalize in a desperate way after a loss.
You did nothing versus a bad defense, and the Chargers did nothing tonight. The Chargers did nothing, and you got your ass kicked. How
Yeah.
screwed are you?
I mean, until they actually have a quarterback, yeah, they're in trouble. And they have one. He's on the sidelines throwing 50-yard bombs
How on earth did the Eagles lose to you?
because they turn the ball over a lot.
I guess, right?
That's how the Bills lost to us. That's how we got back in the Chiefs game. Turnovers.
That's
you
why I
don't-
said kneel the ball. Kneel
If
the
you
ball.
don't
Potty.
if you don't turn the ball over against the Jets, you're almost certainly going to win.
Oh, throwing it deep?
Which is, like I said, why I so badly wanted to play Jimmy G next week and not O'Connell, because like Jimmy G would throw away the game.
But dude, O'Connell holds the ball so long. You guys are gonna. You look what you did to Herbert. O'Connell isn't an athlete like that.
Max Crosby's going to eat the Jets for lunch.
Everyone eats the Jets lunch though. Like you have a shitty pass rush and people are getting to the backfield.
Yeah. See,
it's actually kind of overrated to have a really good rushing like pass rush against the Jets. You don't need it.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like playing Washington.
3,
I agree with Pat.
4, 5 interconference games next week. I want to take the AFC and all of them.
Who are they? Read them out.
Chargers, Lions.
Yeah.
Titans, Buccaneers. Packers, Steelers.
I'm taking the Packers.
49ers, Jacksonville. I guess there's 4. Sorry.
And you claimed you were taking San Francisco.
Yeah, I know I did, but if I'm going to be consistent about going with a theme, I'm just going to do it. Might even put all 4.
You're giving away the SEO for the show. I can't believe you're giving.
You know what?
Away.
If you have sat through this for 3+ hours and are at this point here, you're going to listen to the whole show tomorrow anyway.
You're right.
There's no viewership that's being lost here by anyone who's listening to this right now. So I'm not worried about those people. They're coming back.
Yeah, but the Dolphins got let off the hook because you and the Bills lost.
The Dolphins got let off the hook because they got to play in London and Frankfurt, and people forgot about that game by the time this morning happened. Like Tua missing that throw on third down and then fumbling on fourth down single-handedly may have cost him the MVP.
Nothing anyone does in week 9 cost anyone or won anyone an MVP.
Well, no, you can't win it, but you can.
The only time that you can lose it in week 9 is if you get hurt for the year.
You can't win it, but you can lose it.
I want people to know something that are watching right now that are obviously going to be voters.
I just wouldn't say anything, Jeff. Tim is still cleaning up in the most insane play.
As crazy of a Charger fan that I am, I do not own a jersey with my own name on it. Okay? I've never put my own name on a jersey.
That's actually a really good case against him, who's wearing a jersey with his own name on it.
Fair enough. I wasn't going to spend big money on a jersey that I know the team is not going to be wearing probably after the season.
If Tim bought a Chicago White Sox Tim Anderson jersey, what would our thoughts be on that?
I would approve that. That would be funny. Run it, Zach Wilson. Gee, Michael Carter. Should have bet the over receptions for Michael Carter. All on this drive.
I really like the Raiders next week. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, so you're back
Home
to
dogs
again? Jets?
Home dogs. With that good mojo that they've got.
The Raiders are 4 wins, right?
They sure do.
Brandon B says that he's now pot committed to watching the whole pick show because Tim saves the crazy for the last 15 minutes, it seems, which is actually true.
Wow, that's a good place to put it.
Tim, I like you taking credit for people who give big candy bars.
I'm not taking credit for it. All I've done is put out into the ether the idea that it's a good idea.
But you don't do it.
No one comes to my door. Because no one comes to my door.
Stolen valor.
But if no one comes to your
Halloween
door,
stolen valor, Tim.
Yeah, no one comes to your door, but you still give candy.
I give a box of stuff downstairs. Yeah.
And why you don't think the kids would be just as happy to get a full candy bar? Oh my god, that could be the over. By the way, I just realized that it's at 33 right now. Touchdown.
They'd actually have to score. They'd actually have to score though.
Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, I'm just saying they'd actually have to score. Can't see that happening.
Hold on, Pat. You said you went 12-2. Oh, props! You got your ass kicked on.
No,
props.
yeah, I got my ass kicked on. I got my ass kicked in the Frankfurt game, and on Badgett rushing yards. But I'm not going to go 12-2 because I had the Jets. I'll go 11-3.
That Colts Patriots game. Can't believe they're going to put that on TV in Frankfurt.
I love it. I
won't watch a second of it.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
I saw someone comment the other day that all the first 17 weeks of the year, there should be an early morning game in a different city, and every team gets to play the first 16 weeks of the year.
That's a better idea.
And every team is obligated to play in one of them. Then you get 8 home games, 8 away games, and 1 neutral site game.
But that wouldn't work because like one of your games would be a home game or a road game, right?
Well, you figure it out.
But
you could schedule it out.
I would rather see that than what they do.
I love it. Like, give me 9:30 football. There's the touchdown. Oh, he dropped it. Wow. Oh, under betters.
I don't care for the games in particular. I think it diminishes the Sunday product too much.
What do you have against football games being on?
I just don't think we need
It's a weird take.
No, I think it's a take that a lot of people have, which is that the Thursday games we'd probably be better without them, and the London games would probably be better without them.
Yet you watch every Thursday.
Put them on Sunday at 2:00. It's just more enjoyable.
No, they did that for one of them. I remember that was really weird because the camera angles were different than like the normal games because it was in London. Oh, Zach's gonna get his I got minus yards rushing.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to have your international games, put them on the same time as other games.
No, put them on early. It gives me something to do in the morning.
Well, some of us are already doing stuff in the morning.
Like what? Watching Meet the Press?
No, usually I'm gone to church, and then I'm going to go watch Meet the Press.
Sounds like a pretty good idea to skip church, pal.
Well, I'm not going to. So,
well, that's on you. You're making your choices. You're picking church over football.
I am. I am.
Yeah. I'm choosing to watch football.
So
you're
fine.
just mad that you don't get an opportunity to watch the game.
I just also think that's a little too spread out. There's too much. As with everything, there can be too much of something, and maybe there's too much of it. If there was London, yeah,
under betters survive.
I think it would be fine if there was one London game a year and make it really special. But when there's 3 or 4, it loses all its specialness.
I thought the game in Frankfurt was better than any London game they've ever.
Sure, then you can have one.
Play one in Berlin, play one in Munich, play one in Frankfurt. Go to Dusseldorf.
I don't like it. It takes away games that should be in front of actual fans in their home stadiums and not international.
Fuck off.
That game should have been played in Kansas City. I'm dead serious about that.
Hey, 94%.
That's bad for the game.
No, it's not. It's actually great.
It's bad for the game. They're not going to expand there.
94% of homes. A share of 94 in the Kansas City market watch that game. It's the highest rating ever.
Okay,
for a
sure.
Game. More than the Super Bowl in Kansas City.
Because they were playing the Dolphins. Because it was going to be a great game.
So it rating higher in Kansas City than the Super Bowl.
It being in Frankfurt, I don't think it had any effect on.
I think it being on early in the morning did.
I don't buy that.
So you think? So this is your logic on it. That the Week 9 game
at 8:30 in the morning? No.
The Week 9 game, Kansas City, Miami, was watched more in Kansas City than the Super Bowl featuring the Kansas City Chiefs. And you think it was because they were playing Miami?
I certainly don't think it's because it was at 8:30 in the morning.
What other explanation could there be?
Maybe there isn't one.
Let's pick this up tomorrow.
Maybe there isn't one. It's just a random. No, but there's not always a reason for everything. Sometimes just stuff happens. People just watched it.
Congratulations. You lost the game, but it's dark at 4:30 now. So congrats. Okay?
Which is also, that's great.
It's horrible.
Yeah, people are not getting up at 8:30 in the morning to watch the Chiefs.
Yes, they are in Kansas City. They are
for any particular special reason beyond a 12 o'clock game. That there's no case for that.
It's the only game in town. It's the only game on in the morning. There's nothing on in the morning.
Then their Monday night game should also be the same.
That there's other stuff on Monday night.
And there's
other things on Thursday night.
There's other things going on Sunday mornings.
No, there's not. What are people watching on Sunday mornings?
All kinds of stuff on.
Oh yeah, they're going to watch infomercials.
Just saying. If you think that, anyway, you're looking for an explanation, and sometimes there just isn't one.
Or there's a very obvious explanation, and that's what it is.
I don't see it. I think it's.
Do you not see it because you're?
No, I think you're begging the question. I actually think you're begging the question. You're presuming your premise in your. You're presuming.
I mean, there's a very logical answer to this, and that's what it is.
I don't agree.
Okay.
Like if they were playing some terrible team, would have come close to 94%? No, no chance. No chance. None.
Okay.
If you think that if they were playing the Panthers and it would have been 94%, I think that's foolish.
Can you read us a save draft in your Twitter before we leave right now?
Didn't write one for this game, Jeff.
Oh,
Didn't write
come
one.
on. I don't believe you.
I had the GIF that
You did send the meme. I know.
That's
what
was going out. That's what was going out was the meme.
Yeah.
I really didn't have anything saved. Well,
I'm happy the Chargers didn't collapse in front of everyone. So that was good.
well, it's been over 3 hours live. You know how I feel about 3 hours.
Yeah, it's after midnight for you guys.
And it's after midnight.
It is. I stayed up late. I'm never
Pat-
up this late.
Pat's
I am
walk,
never-
though, but
I'm
like after
very
a
rarely
walk
up
like
this late.
that, could you just pass out or are you wired?
I'm wired.
Yeah, you're wired.
Yeah, I'll be up for
You're
like another 3 hours now.
No, this will end at 12:22, and I will be in my REM level sleep at 12:25.
And you can report on us your sleep stats tomorrow.
I could. I'm going to go to sleep instantaneously when this is over. This is way past my bedtime.
You have to play the Raiders to save your season next week, right?
I don't think that matters if we save the season unless Rodgers can actually come back when we are in the playoffs.
It's amazing what 3 hours does for your psyche, pal.
Like it'd be nice if you told me Rodgers was coming back in week 15, I'd be far more psyched about the game on Sunday than I am now.
So what is your season? All your season means is like beating the Dolphins. That's all you care about now?
It'd be cool if we cracked into the playoffs and got rid of that. Yeah, made the playoffs in 20 years thing or 10 years thing. But beyond that, whatever.
Do you think the Chargers could beat the Steelers?
Yes. Sure.
I just see they're 5-3, but they suck, right? Okay, we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for joining and doing this. Thank you to Tim and thank you to Jeff. It's hard to watch your teams play, I suppose. I wouldn't know anything about that, but it seems stressful. Look at this haircut that Jay Onright has. That's the same one I had during COVID when I miscut my hair when I bought those shears.
Jeff
Good
just
Lord.
left.
Oh, Jeff's gone? Okay. Well, I want to thank the people out there who tuned in and watched with us the entire time. We really do appreciate that. And we got the numbers we were looking for to say that we were going to do this. So thanks for showing up with us as well. So sub to the channel, smash like before you go. Have yourselves a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.